following is a sports presentation of the Regional Radio Group, 98.5 WCKM, Hits 95.9, and Classic Rock 93 WSC, The Legend.
Adirondack Thunder Hockey is on the air. It's time for the Uno Pizzeria pregame show, brought to you by Old School Pest Control. Old School Pest Control will help you live pest-free, guaranteed. Visit them online at oldschoolpest.com. Stone Saver Plus, your premier destination for exquisite granite, quartz, and marble countertops in South Glens Falls. Visit them today at stonesaverplus.com. Everything underfoot, the community choice for indoor and outdoor remodeling projects. Stop into their showroom at 188 Main Street in Hudson Falls. Highlights the previous game. Hear from head coach Pete MacArthur and more as we get set for puck drop. Let's send you to ringside for the Uno Pizzeria pregame show. Here's the voice of the Thunder, Rob Lapolis.
It is great to be back home inside Cool Insuring Arena, and they've done it again. The Thunder fans have sold out the second game in a row. The only two home games so far this season will be sold out here tonight, and then Military Appreciation Night coming up tomorrow night. That is expected to be a sellout as well. Standing room only tickets available for tomorrow night. First things first, though, you're listening to the Uno Pizzeria pregame show. Uno Pizzeria trivia every Wednesday and happy hour specials on Sundays. Let's get right to it. The Norfolk Admirals in town, and it is a rivalry now after last season, of course. The Thunder taking Game 6 here of the North Division Final to advance to the Eastern Conference Final. And Norfolk looking for some revenge after opening weekend when the Thunder won both games down at Scope Arena. But since then, the Norfolk Admirals have put together a 5-0-1-0 streak. They are 5-2-1-0 for 11 points. Sitting in first place in the division right now, the Thunder, they have played just 4 games this season. This will be game number 5. Reading has already played 10 games, so the Thunder behind on the games played count, but coming into tonight 3-0-0-1 and sitting in fourth in the North Division. Let's take you back to Saturday night. It was another one-game week for the Thunder up in Trois-Rivières, and it was T.J. Friedman that started the scoring. Up and over the crossbar, off the glass, stays in the offensive end, and then a little stick lift. Here's Isley with a chance. Follow-up, scores! It's T.J. Friedman. Isley denied. Friedman was right there. He beat Zachary Amon, and with 14:40 to go in period number 1, the Thunder have a 1-0 lead. So 1-0 lead at that point, and then Tyler Brennan, I think it was his best game as a pro. Young, Stewart, Brand, and Ty Gibson. Gibson's got to get back. That puck got by him. Short-handed chance for Cormier, and it's Tyler Brennan who shuts the door on the short-handed look. That was a good look. Xavier Cormier had it, and Brennan played it nicely by him and had the chance. 10 seconds to go. Another chance. This time Beauregard short-handed. Another save by Tyler Brennan. Back-to-back short-handed breakaway saves by Tyler Brennan to keep it at a 1-0 lead, and the penalty is over. Well, Trois-Rivières would finally get one to tie the game in the third. This time, it's Xavier Cormier, what seemed to be a tap-in. But the Lions pressing, deflected, and they finally get one. Chances were picking up, and they finally get one in with 7:40 to go in the third. So that tied the game at 1, and then in a shootout, it would be the Lions coming away with the victory, handing the Thunder their first loss of the season in shootout fashion. Your final score Saturday night, 2-1. Highlights are presented by Sport Clips, offering 10% off haircuts to all veterans. Had a chance to chat this morning with Thunder head coach Pete MacArthur. It's Coach's Corner presented by Upstate Ford. Got his thoughts on the Thunder only playing 4 games in the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a lot of practice. I know the guys they're chomping at the bit to play some games and get the game reps and the game conditioning for, physically and mentally. So yeah, it'll be good. 5 in a row at home here if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully we get off to a good start.
As coach, even though you've just seen 4 games, maybe not quite the rhythm of games that you're used to, but what does he want to improve on early on?
Just more to our structure, building the identity of how we want to play. There's a specific way that we think works, and we know it works from seeing it work. So the more these guys are trusting the system, they'll find trust in themselves. We'll be able to play the game really fast with good team choices all over the ice.
It is yet another sellout crowd.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever done that. We certainly didn't do it when I was playing, and I know we haven't the last 2 years, so it's exciting times to be part of the organization, and now we got to keep it going.
What does Coach notice? The first 2 games of the season where the Thunder won both games, but Norfolk has really turned it around since then.
Very similar to last year. They've got some different faces, but they've also got some important familiar ones, and they want to go and score goals, and they're a very aggressive team, so it'll be a really good test for us.
Jeremy Brodeur will get the start between the pipes. Earlier in the week, he was named the ECHL Goaltender of the Month.
Yeah, only 2 games, asterisks. I told him that too, but no, he's doing a great job. He sees the play so well, and he's got that demeanor that keeps everyone calm and confident, knowing that he's going to do his job and allow everybody else to do theirs. So, yeah, he'll have the net tonight, and then we'll probably rotate Brenner back in the next night.
You heard Coach a little funny jab there at the beginning, but congratulations to Jeremy Brodeur. That is head coach Pete MacArthur, presented by Upstate Ford Dealers. We're going to take a break on the Uno Pizzeria pregame show. Back with your scratches, injury updates, starting lineups, and puck drop as we get you closer to 7 p.m. It's the Thunder and Admirals. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Thunder Hockey, presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Welcome back, class. This is John Herbley with Old School Pest Control, and I'm here with my star pupil, Rissy. Rissy, did you know that insects do not hibernate over the winter? They enter a state called diapause, also referred to as overwintering. As the seasons change, the weather gets cooler. Many insects, such as spiders, stink bugs, butterflies, and more, will look to overwinter in your home. Mice and other wildlife will also look to make your home their home during the cooler months ahead. Rissy, who should you call to keep pests out of your home?
I call Old School Pest Control.
Correct. Old School Pest Control is the North Country's pest control authority. With over 20 years pest control experience, Old School Pest Control and I will help you live pest-free, guaranteed. Visit our website at oldschoolpest.com. See how Old School Pest Control is helping your community. Old School Pest Control, locally owned, locally trusted, and a proud sponsor of your Adirondack Thunder.
Call Old School Pest Control today, 724-6440.
Hello, this is Bill with Everything Underfoot. For over 30 years, my team and I at Everything Underfoot have been the community choice for our indoor and outdoor remodeling projects. You know we have the best selection in flooring. However, did you know that we also install and service doors, windows, siding, and decks? We have several crews with a wide range of knowledge and skill sets to ensure that all aspects of your home improvement can be satisfied. Stop into our showroom at downtown Hudson Falls and say hello, or check out Everything Underfoot on Facebook. Once again, this is the owner, Bill Smith, with Everything Underfoot. Come visit our showroom at 188 Main Street, Hudson Falls. I look forward to working with you.
Welcome to Stone Saver Plus, your premier destination quartz. Visit granite quartz and marble countertops in South Glens Falls. At Stone Saver Plus, they take pride in using only the highest quality materials, ensuring that your countertops are not just beautiful, but also durable and long-lasting as well. Each piece is expertly crafted to fit your unique style and needs. Their custom fabrication process ensures a perfect match for your residential or commercial space. And their skilled artisans bring years of experience and attention to detail, transforming your vision into reality with precision and care. At Stone Saver Plus, they believe that elegance should be accessible. Experience the luxury of high-end countertops with service that prioritizes your satisfaction. Whether you're renovating your kitchen, upgrading your bathroom, or outfitting a commercial space, they've got you covered. Visit them today at stonesaverplus.com and discover why they are the top choice for those who demand exceptional quality and service. Your dream countertops await. Stone Saver Plus, where luxury and craftsmanship unite.
The 10th anniversary of Adirondack Thunder Hockey means only one thing: new Thunder merchandise. Stop by Gunner's Gear Team Store on the concourse at every home game for new jerseys, zip-ups, sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats, 10th anniversary gear, and so much more. Check out Thunder Cups, koozies, and mini sticks. Out of town? Head online to ECHLthunder.com and click shop at the top of the page, and they will ship it to you. Head online now to ECHLthunder.com/shop.
Now back to more of the Uno Pizzeria pregame show on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Welcome back inside Cool Insuring Arena. Rob Lapole is with you. DJ back in the studio. The lights are off in-house, and we are inching closer to puck drop. Let's give you the scratches and injury update heading into this one, presented by the Pines at Glens Falls Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation. We'll start with the visiting Norfolk Admirals. Out of the lineup tonight, number 8, Dennis Smirnov, along with number 12, Pavel Padakid. In addition, L.A. Grissom is out tonight, and Yarman Yavish will be out as well. For the Adirondack Thunder, it's Ty Gibson out of the lineup, along with Taylor Ford and Brendan Lass, and David Fessenden is the goaltender out of the lineup. And for Norfolk, it is Christian Stead who is out as well. That is a look at the scratches and injury update, presented by the Pines at Glens Falls Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation. Better, brighter, stronger. Let's get right to the starting lineup here tonight for both Adirondack and Norfolk. And we will start here tonight with the Adirondack Thunder, as the page trying to refresh here. Finally got it. Starting on defense for the Adirondack Thunder, Jackson Vandeleast is paired up with Mikhail Diot, and up front is Shaw Boomhauer, Jace Isley, and T.J. Friedman. And in net, Jeremy Brodor for the Adirondack Thunder, and across the ice for the Norfolk Admirals is Joe Kanata. That is a look at the starting lineup for the Adirondack Thunder and goaltending matchup, presented by Eris Vermont Water Treatment. Eris Vermont, serving New York and Vermont. Find out more at erisvermont.com. Quick check at the Adirondack Executive out-of-town scoreboard. Games in the North Division. Trois Rivières is visiting Wheeling. In addition to that, it is, of course, Norfolk here in Adirondack, and that is it for games right now in the North Division. So a light division schedule here tonight. That's a look at the Adirondack Executive out-of-town scoreboard, and that is it. We will step aside. That concludes the Uno Pizzeria pregame show. Trivia every Wednesdays and happy hour specials on Sundays. We'll take our final break. When we come back, we'll have the opening face-off. It's the Thunder and Admirals, a sellout crowd here tonight. Puck drop coming up next on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Welcome to Stone Saver Plus, your premier destination for exquisite granite quartz and marble countertops in South Glens Falls. At Stone Saver Plus, they take pride in using only the highest.
Emma Hanneman to the ice for their rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Ford, 323 Quaker Road, Queensbury. Visit them online at beamerford.com. Beamer Ford, taking pride in what you drive. Queensbury Billiards and Cafe, with over 20 tables, a full bar, and premium menu. There's something for everyone at Queensbury Billiards and Cafe, 324 Quaker Road in Queensbury. And brought to you in part by Adirondack Tree Surgeons, Eris Vermont, Asco Fence, Curtis Lumber, Glens Falls Hospital, Upstate Ford, Greenwood Hoff Wealth Management, GA Bow, Spot Coffee, Adirondack Executive, Sports Clips, The Pines, NBT Bank, Pinnacle Roofing, UA Local 773, The Talk of the Town, Santori's Fireworks, Stancliffe Law, J. Reed Menswear, Northern Builders, Adirondack Trust Company, O'Toole's Restaurant, Old School Pest Control, Northern Insuring Agency, Uno Pizzeria, and the Queensbury Hotel. Now it's time to drop the puck.
We are underway inside Cool Insuring Arena. Rob Lapolis with you right off the bat. An opportunity for the Admirals just seconds into the game as Mikhail Dion goes after the puck in behind the net at Jeremy Brodeur. Opening face-off presented, as always, by Glens Falls Hospital, and an opportunity right at the top of the crease, and the first save of the game is a big one for Jeremy Brodeur. That was off the stick of Carson Golder, who has 5 goals in the first 8 games of the season. So a great look early on for the Norfolk Admirals, as Carson Golder wide open in front of the net, but Brodeur right there. Conroy out on the ice as he slides the puck over to Kurt Gosselin. Back to Conroy. Conroy right at center. Left side now to O'Neill. O'Neill looking in the high slot. Conroy gets it. Dishes back out front. Dropping it for O'Neill. And a save made. Oh, what an opportunity for Adirondack. 1 minute and 12 seconds into the game. And both teams' first shots on net were A-plus chances. And 2 big saves by the netminders. First period brought to you by Northern Insuring Agency. Northern Insuring Agency, they simplify the complicated for insurance. Face-off will be in the offensive zone, right wing circle. It's Kevin O'Neill out on the ice. Patrick Polino will be to his left, and Andre Gontus to the right. They switched off the face-off. Shot on net from the right point by Gosselin. Didn't get there. Now back up to Gosselin. He's got space. Looks, winds, fires. And a stick got in the way right as Gosselin was coming down to take that shot. The puck went wide. Conroy, Gosselin, one-timer. Blocked up and out as the diving Cameron Nault got a piece of the puck, and it went up into the netting. And a whistle with 18:29 left to go in period number 1. Well, as I mentioned in the pregame show, the Admirals, they started the season 0-2. The Thunder started the season 2-0. And then after Norfolk lost those first 2 games at home, they have gone on a tear since. 18:24 to go in the first. No score, 1 shot apiece. Adirondack going right to left in the white jerseys. Norfolk in the blue jerseys going left to right in period 1. Alex Young up for Ryan Smith. Right back into the defensive zone. And it's James Maroney over to Darian Skio. Him and Spencer Kennedy with another pregame chat here tonight at center ice, as it was a little more of a friendlier chat than it was in Norfolk. Cross ice pass. Polino picks it up off the wall in front of the Admirals bench, but he lost it as the Thunder are in the middle of a line change. Cross-ice pass to Josh McDougall, taken away by Jackson Vandaliste. Vandaliste behind the net, up the left side for Gontus. He goes off the glass for Polino. Patrick Polino. That pass just a little bit behind Kevin O'Neill, and now the Thunder have to get back into the defensive zone as Gontus is going to pick it up down low. He's hit hard. Still digging for the puck. Montgomery is there for Norfolk. Puck comes up to the left point, rimmed around over to the near side wall with 17:13 to go in period 1. intercepted by Gontus. He lost it. Now it's a 3-on-1 in. A chance. What a stick and a deflection. That puck goes up and out of play as Mikhail Diot got that long stick right in the lane, and that was a fantastic chance for Norfolk. And the Thunder defense able to get into the way and send that puck up and out and get some fresh skates out there as well. 17:05 remaining in period number 1. As fans still piling in here to Coolin Cheering Arena. Puck comes up the near side boards as Shaw Boomhauer trying to get it out. Here's another look for Golder out front as he was looking to the left wing side. That was another fantastic opportunity right in front of the net. And Norfolk unable to take advantage of that one either. Kurt Goslin on the near side boards. Goslin digging right at the goal line. Now to TJ Friedman. Friedman up to Boomhauer. Boomhauer goes off the glass. Friedman trying to use his shoulder to get that puck out of the zone as Golder is taken down to the ice. And now Boomhauer slips it out to the neutral zone. Ahead to Isley. Jace Isley, low shot. It was partially tipped, went wide of the net, but Conroy gets it as he steps up from the right side. 16:16 left to go in period number 1. Rob Lapolis with you from Coolin Cheering Arena. No score between the Admirals and the Adirondack Thunder. We'll get to your shout-outs. It is the free game of the week on FloHockey, so wherever you're tuning in from, however you're tuning in, we do appreciate it. 15:54 to go in the first, no score. Chance right side, high shot in and out of the glove of Joe Kanata. Kanata with a save, and the puck went over the crossbar. Now Maroney through traffic, that missed. Over to Keenan Stewart on the right side, and now Zach Bannister below the goal line. Now the back check for Adirondack with 15:34 to go in the first period, no score. Chase Brand is back. Brand goes up the right side. Darian Skio trying to move that puck out of the zone, and then the pass from Derek Louis-Jean over to the right point just came out, and the Admirals needed to regroup out of the zone. Brady Florent takes the puck, tries to center, blocked by Maroney. It shattered his stick as well. Maroney with a shot block. Follow-up chances sent wide of the net by Brady Florent. The Admirals with a good pressure here, blocked by Ryan Smith. Smith has a chance. Now, left side, Smith holding. He was looking for Wheeler. Fans wanted a possible call as Alex Young was just a little bit of contact, as that would have been a odd man rush. The Admirals evened it out. Ryan Smith out through center once again. Right side gets the pass back. Ryan Smith, snapshot, blocker save. Wheeler follows up, glove save by Joe Kanata. Huge save by Kanata with 14:37 left to go in period number 1, and a dust-up after the whistle. That was a great chance for Adirondack. The Admirals set up pressure in their offensive zone after James Maroney's stick shattered on a blocked shot, and then Maroney blocked a follow-up chance without his stick. The Thunder were able to get it out of the zone, came back down the other way, and a good look, but a good save by Joe Kanata through traffic. Face-off will be in the offensive zone, left wing circle. 14:37 remaining in the first, no score. Shots 3-1 Adirondack. Military Appreciation Night coming up tomorrow. Standing room only. So get your tickets, don't miss out. Polino off the face-off. He was winding up for the shot, and then Jackson Vandalist has to hustle back as Sang-Hoon Sheen started the other way. Andre Gontus, offensive zone to Polino, swings it over, intended for Kevin O'Neill. O'Neill to Vandalist. His shot is blocked by Derek Louis-Jean. Now back to the left wing side, O'Neill. Kevin O'Neill cycles the puck down low below the goal line as Gontus trying to break free from Louis-Jean. He does. Gontus into the left wing circle. No one there as he was double teamed. Slides the puck down low to Polino. Right back, it's some good work by Norfolk. Justin Young taking the puck back in the defensive zone, and then a hard hit in the corner by Kevin O'Neill. Fired in from center, blockered away by Jeremy Brodeur to Mikhail Diot. Diot to Isley. Isley to Kevin O'Neill. O'Neill looks, skates up out to center as Shaw Boomhauer had that go through his skates. And then Montgomery has it poked away by Jackson Vandalese. 13:28 to go, period one. Another big collision at center. Boomhauer with a shoulder as well. Into the offensive zone. Here's Keegan Iverson for Norfolk. Iverson over to Montgomery. He's hit by Gosselin. Now behind the net. Chance. Shot. Oh, that's blocked in front. I don't know if it got to Brodeur or not, but it stays out. Keegan Iverson again. In behind the net. Now the backhand pass goes up by the left defenseman. That was Carson Busser and all the way down. So Joe Canada will have to come out of his net and play the puck. 12:55 to go. Period one. This period has flown by pretty quick. And as I say that, we have a icing call. All icing calls are presented by the Queensberry Hotel. Rich history and hospitality in downtown Glens Falls, and it's newly renovated. Book your room now at thequeensberryhotel.com. 12:51 to go in the first period. No score. Shots 3-2 Adirondack. A rematch of the North Division Final in the Kelly Cup playoffs. Snapper from Conroy. Missed the net on purpose, trying to get that puck to bank out front, but Joe Canada in net was able to stop that and then sent all the way down, and Brodeur will play it. Conroy caught an edge and went face first into the boards. He gets right back up, seems to be okay. That comes off the ice. You might need some new steel. 12:25 to go in the first. Still looking for the first goal of the game between these two rivals. The Thunder already with their only trip of the season complete down to Norfolk here in the regular season. The Admirals come here several times. And again, Adirondack, the slow start to the season. It was very weird, to be honest. Just back-to-back Fridays, just hanging around, not doing much. And then Saturday games. Almost too many men on the ice for the Thunder, but here comes Norfolk back the other way into the left wing. Circle a trailer, and their shot at net stopped by Jeremy Brodeur. It was Carson Golder. Another chance. Save Brodeur again. His puck hops up, goes up the right wing side. Bannister gets there, pulls it away from the boards, and a smart move just flicks it out to center. Not enough for an icing, but enough to get some fresh skates out on the ice. 11:30 to go now in period one. No score. Jeremy Brodeur wraps the puck around to the far side. Now still digging for it. Backhander cross ice. Skio will get to the puck first. Skio slides it around Brady Florent. Boomhauer is cut off. As a hip check along the boards, courtesy of Connor Fedoric. 11:03 to go in period one. Right wing side. TJ Friedman. Friedman backhander comes up to Vandalese. His shot misses just wide. Up to Mikhail Diop. Diop keeps the puck inside the zone. Wraps it around to the near side. With 10:43 to go in period one now. Shots even at 3. Score even at 0. In behind the net of Brodeur, it's Diop. Mikhail Diop. Left side to Shaw Boomhauer. Boomhauer with a wrist shot that missed the net. Comes up to Diot at the right point. He throws one on net. It got tipped in front of the net. I think that was Chase Brand it went off of. And a nice save by the goaltender Joe Canada. Jackson Vandalese wearing number 5 this season for the Thunder. Played the puck behind the net, and now it's kept in at the right point by Carson Musser. Musser wraps around behind the net of Brodeur. And Sang-Hoon Sheen with a chance on the left side of the crease, stopped by Brodeur. And Keenan Stewart the other way. Stewart had some fantastic opportunities in Trois-Rivières, and he's hit hard into the boards. He was on his knees, gets right back up, and play continues. 9:44 to go in period one. Sang-Hoon Sheen pushed down to the ice by Kurt Gosselin and Conroy. And Conroy trying to get the puck off the boards. He went down and then took the skates out of Montgomery. Then Montgomery fell on top of him. And both guys seem to be all right. Down the right side. Backhander. Save Brodeur. And another dust up. As Conroy with a face wash. behind the net. One of the defensemen came in. The other stayed out, so I believe they'll keep this face-off inside the zone. We're going to take our first break. 9:23 left in period number 1. No score. Back to a sold-out Cool Insuring Arena right after this. You're listening to Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
R&R Tire Express offers flexible payment options, including 120 days same as cash, with no credit check. R&R's free lifetime rotating balance, flat repair, and nitrogen is the top power play in the business, scoring you the best deal. Check out our showroom next to Wendy's in Queensbury. Show your Thunder ticket and receive a free alignment with purchase of tires or up to a $100 payment match. Go Thunder. RNRTires.com.
Stancliffe Law is the area's premier criminal defense law firm, conveniently located to serve clients in Warren, Washington, Saratoga, Essex, and other counties nearby their office in Glens Falls. There are a few local firms that have handled as many or as diverse types of criminal cases. At Stancliffe Law, they strive to exceed expectations with open and honest communication. Contact Stancliffe Law at 518-745-4346 or visit StancliffeLaw.com. Stancliffe Law, you should have called tougher.
Now back to more Adirondack Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
9:23 left to go in period 1. Rob Lapolis back with you from Cool Insuring Arena. DJ back in the studio. No score. The Admirals with a 5-4 shot advantage. Evenly played game so far. As Polino is trying to chase down a loose puck towards the net, but Joe Canada covers it up. 9 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first. Thunder back home tomorrow. Military Appreciation Night presented by UA Local 773. First 1,000 fans get a free Thunder koozie thanks to Michelob Ultra. Also, you can enjoy $4 Mick Ultra. We'll have specialty jerseys and a post-game jersey auction. All the benefit, the VFW Post 2475. Get your tickets now, ECHLThunder.com/tickets. Again, they are going fast. It will be sold out. Oh, good stick by Kevin O'Neill on the back check as the Admirals were looking to set up another A-plus scoring chance, but O'Neill with the speed on the back check and just the slightest lean, and he was able to knock that puck up and out. 8:53 to go in period 1. Ryan Smith will take the face-off in the defensive zone. Pulls it over to James Maroney. Now Skio pins up against the boards. Skio and Maroney paired up defensively. Out to the point, Fedoruk swings the puck over to the far side, kept in by the big Derek Louis-Jean. Fedoruk back on the near boards, up to the right point for Sang-Hoon Sheen covering for Fedoruk. Down below the goal line, onto the stick of Justin Young. Young loses it to Alex Young, and Ryan Smith with Ryan Wheeler the other way. Smith trying to get that puck to the front of the net. He goes down to the ice, and it's Wheeler in the corner with Alex Young, right side. 8:10 left to go, period number 1. No score. Second home game of the year for Adirondack. Sold out the first one. They've sold out this one, and will be sell out tomorrow as well. Left side to Ryan Smith. Smith left side, gets that puck in deep. Now Wheeler, right wing boards. 7:45 to go in the first. Here's a chance. Diot hammers one towards the net off his skate and wide. Now Diot has to get back. There's an opportunity and some space, and Brodeur with a save, and he'll cover. Well, that was a good look down the left wing side with that speed. Brandon Osmundson, Virginia native, as he split, but Diop did a good job getting back and forced a tough angle shot from inside the left wing circle that was stopped by Brodeur, and then he covered. Face-off will be in the defensive zone, right wing circle. 7.5 to go in period 1. Shots are 6-4. Admirals will score though. TJ Friedman on the face-off. It's won back by Osmondson. McDougal. Brady Florent, a turnaround shot, and that went off someone, and Brodeur was moving to his right, and that puck changed direction and went to his left and just missed the post. But it came back off the wall, and Brodeur covered and gets the whistle with 7:22 to go in the first period. So once again, it'll be Osmondson and TJ Friedman on the face-off. Conroy lines up to Friedman's left. They stack them up 3 to the right. Isley, Goslin, and Boomhauer. Kurt Goslin up to Ryan Conroy. He got cut off by Osmondson. So it goes back to Goslin behind the net of Brodeur. Kurt Goslin looking around. Trying to look over Brodeur from behind the net. And the Thunder hemmed into their own defensive zone right now. Over to Conroy. Conroy lost the puck in his skates and then just does it the classic way, off the glass and out. Isley comes in with a big hit below the goal line. And then a long feed down the right side. Good connection as it's on the stick of Ryan Chizowski. Here comes Adirondack the other way. Boomhauer dumps the puck in. And it's Bannister on the forecheck. Zach Bannister cut off by Chase Brand. Bannister with the puck as he was hit high in front of the Admirals bench. Gets right back up. Play rolls on. 6:20 to go in period 1. Skio back in the defensive zone. Skio is tripped up in the corner as he's tangled. As Adirondack moving the puck out of the defensive end. 6:07 to go in period 1. We're still looking for the first goal of the game here between the Admirals and Thunder. Rob Lapolis with you. Thank you so much, everyone tuning in. We're the ECHL free game of the week on FloHockey. Shot to the front of the net. 2 saves Brodeur. Keeping it out is Maroney. I think he batted that out of midair. What a sequence. But from up top, it looked like James Maroney might have batted that puck somehow out of midair, standing on the goal line while Brodeur was down. We'll see if we can get a second look, but we'll take a break. 5:48 to go in period 1. No score. You're listening to Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Challenging, I need a bank that's focused on what matters. Not to mention one that's been top rated by Forbes and trust, customer service, financial advice, and more.
The Admirals, Thunder, Rob Lapolis. The net 2 saves Brodeur. James Maroney might have.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
J. Reed Menswear, located in the heart of downtown Glens Falls, has been the Greater Glens Falls leader in men's clothing and tuxedo rentals for 53 years, and the official menswear provider for the Adirondack Thunder. Men's suits, sport coats, accessories, and shoes, as well as tuxedo rentals. Whether you're looking to buy a suit for a job interview or looking to rent tuxedos for your wedding, J. Reed is dedicated to making you look your best. J. Reed Menswear in downtown Glens Falls, open daily.
Wow.
502
What a play.
1707.
Now back to more Adirondack Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
My eyes did not deceive me. What a play by James Maroney standing on the goal line. The puck was stopped 3 times by Brodeur. The 4th time it went up in the air and Maroney right on the goal line batted it out and saved the goal. 5:48 to go, period 1. Rob Lapolis back with you here inside Cool Insuring Arena. As that goes up and out of play. 9 shots for the Admirals, 4 for the Adirondack Thunder. Face off in the defensive zone, right circle. It'll be Kevin O'Neill. For Adirondack, he wins it back. Being behind the net, Jackson Vandalese. Now Gontus. Off the boards, out of the reach of Polino. This will be a Queensberry Hotel icing, and it is, with 5:33 left to go in period 1. Check out the region's premier micro-roasted coffee and cuisine at Spot Coffee. Proud to support the Adirondack Thunder. Spot Coffee, 221 Glen Street. Just footsteps away from Cool Insuring Arena. From the point, Fedoruk scores. Fedoruk over to Derek Louis-Jean. He floats one towards the net. It got tipped. The Admirals have a 1-0 lead with 5:29 left to go in the first. Now they all went over to congratulate Derek Louis-Jean. We'll see if he gets credit, or did that go off a teammate? It definitely went off of someone in front of the net. And it might have been Vandelis that it hit inside the defensive zone right wing circle. So Derek Louis-Jean opens the scoring, and here comes Sang-Hoon Sheen looking for more. Sang-Hoon Sheen, the saucer to the top of the crease, stopped by Adirondack. Kurt Gosselin up to Ryan Smith. Smith tried to get it out of the zone. Brodeur has pressure as he had to come out of the crease to play that goal. Now on the side of the net, that goes up in the air. Where's that stick? Is it caught as Brodeur reaches over to grab his stick that came loose and kind of moving his right arm a little bit. Here's Ryan Wheeler. Wheeler, left wing circle. Ryan Wheeler, and a save made. Big save by Joe Canada. Now Wheeler to Maroney. His shot stopped by Canada. Two great chances by Adirondack denied by the Admirals. 4.5 to go in period one. So Derek Louis-Jean gets the goal for the Norfolk Admirals. And Adirondack down 1-0 here in period one. Right to the front of the net. This gets deflected straight up, and Shaw Boomhauer tried to get it out, but it's taken back by McDougall, and McDougall's chance stopped, and the puck deflects up and out of play with 4:08 left to go in period one. So the goal, Derek Louis-Jean from Fedoruk and Reifenberger, 14:31 into the game, and that is the only goal here so far. Face off in the defensive zone left circle. TJ Friedman wins it over to Vandelis, back to Mikhail Diop. Isley off the glass and out. Boomhauer with a hit between the benches. It's Vandelis. Now below the right wing circle in the defensive zone, over to the left side to Vandelis. He goes up and out of the zone. This goes all the way down, and another Queensberry Hotel icing with 3:43 left to go in period one. Thunder have great drink specials all season long, presented by Saratoga Eagle. Fans can enjoy $3 Labatt Blue Light at Friday home games, and $4 Michelob Ultra at all Saturday home games through the end of the first period. Face off now in the D-zone right wing circle. 3:43 left in period one. Rob Lapolis with you up top here inside Cool Insuring Arena. From the right point, Kelly floats one in net as he was trying to get a tip. And now the cycle starting in the corner to the right of Jeremy Brodeur. But Jackson Vandelis will send the puck down. This will be waved off, no icing. So Boomhauer in on the forecheck. 3:20 remaining in period one. Conroy intercepts, one touch to Bannister. Bannister with a low shot, stick save made by Joe Canada. Back down low for Chase Brand. In the offensive zone, Brand pinned up against the boards by Graham Sword. Right to the top of the crease, going down to the ice was Boomhauer. Kept in by Conroy. Conroy left point, puts the brakes on. Leaves it for Brand, deflected by Bannister in front of the net, and a left leg pad save by Joe Canada. Canada's made some huge saves for the Admirals here in period one. Shots are 11-7 Norfolk, and the Admirals with a 1-0 lead. 2:40 to go in the first. These two teams will go at it again tomorrow night. It's Kurt Gosselin. Gosselin to center. Tapped in by Gantus, no icing, so Kanata comes out of the net to play the puck and help start the breakout with 2:23 to go in period one. A sandwich of a check as Keenan Stewart and Darian Skio with shoulders in front of the Thunder bench. Sang-Hoon Sheen fires in deep, stops just outside the trapezoid. James Maroney to Darian Skio. Skio to the right wing side. Now O'Neill. Nice backhand pass to a wide open Maroney. Ahead to Polino. Maroney trying to slip past Derek Louis-Jean, and the shot by Polino is tipped high and wide. Now Adirondack needs to get back. O'Neill is back defensively, and a great stick by Andre Gantus knocks the puck up and out with 1:45 to go in period number one. Fans, this season, FloHockey will be your home for all things Thunder hockey, including live streams of every Utica Comets AHL game. Go to FloHockey.tv. That's FLOHockey.tv, or download the Flow Sports apps on iOS or Android, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or Chromecast. Face off in the defensive zone, right wing circle. 1:43 to go in period one. Shot from a low angle, save made by Brodeur. Now to the left point, tapped in down low. Now to the right wing side, good pass to Brady Florent, and then Florent was looking to go at the cross the top of the crease to Ryan Chizowski, but a good defensive play by Mikhail Diot. Jackson Vandelist back in the defensive zone as well, right to the top of the crease. Another great play by Diot in the defensive zone. 1:13 to go in period one. Polino in on the forecheck. Polino down low below the goal line, digging for the puck with Alex Young. Comes over to Ryan Smith. Smith threw it towards the net. Alex Young hit. He slides into the corner. Under a minute to go in period number one. Right at center, it's Ryan Smith. Fires in, then elevated all the way down the ice. That goes just wide, as it looked like Joe Kanata was going for the empty net, but too early for that. It is a Queensberry Hotel icing with 42.2 left to go in period one. All new 10th anniversary merchandise is here. Just visit the team store, Gunners Gear, here at Cool Insuring Arena, or check out the online store by clicking shop at the top of ECHLThunder.com. Brand new jerseys, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and more. Back underway. Wheeler over to Alex Young. Young, bottom of the right wing circle, has the puck behind the net. Into the left dot now, looking. Alex Young peels away from the pressure coming as he was now pinned by Graham Sword. And Ryan Conroy will take over back in his own end. Good pick by Gosselin. That gives Conroy space. 15 seconds left in the period. Conroy trying to get one in late, and a good save again by Joe Kanata. This time with 11.2 left to go in the first period. Hang out with us after 20 minutes. We'll have the Spot Coffee first period intermission report. The Sport Clips stats and highlights. Adirondack Executive Out of Town Scoreboard, and we talk with Darian Skio. It's a two-part interview. Part one coming up during the first intermission, and part two coming up during the second intermission. 11.2 to go. Diot from the point, he scores! Mikhail Diot, with his first pro goal, has tied the game at one. 8 seconds to go in the first. Diot has been up and down with the Comets. He was sent there earlier in the week and then sent back prior to this weekend, and he has been fantastic. Defensively mostly in this game. We've seen him at least 3 to 4 times. And just the subtle play in front of the net to tip a pass, tip a shot, and he gets rewarded with his first. 1-1 the score. And that is it for period one. Well, the Adirondack Thunder. So Mikhail Diaz with his first. And it comes with 8 seconds left to go in period number one. We will take a break. When we come back, we'll kick off the Spot Coffee first period intermission report. Through 20 minutes of play, it's the Adirondack Thunder 1 and the Norfolk Admirals 1. Spot Coffee intermission report coming up next. You're listening to Thunder Hockey, presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Used vehicles are at an all-time record high. Hi folks, Chris Ursick here at Neiman Ford in Queensboro, and we want to buy your vehicle. It's not very often when you hear a car dealership advertising to buy your vehicle versus advertising to try to sell you one. The vehicle market is completely changed, and this may be the opportunity you've been waiting for. Neiman Ford is offering up to 125% of used vehicle values and up to 135% of used truck values. Newer vehicles with low miles, older vehicles with higher miles, or even if you're in a lease with payments remaining, we can get you out now, even if you've been told you owe way too much. Sell us your vehicle and receive a $500 gift card to spend however you want. We are looking for all makes and models, so hurry in to Neiman Ford for a quick, on-the-spot, 10-minute appraisal at 323 Quaker Road in Queensbury or online at NeimanFord.com or call 518-932-0160 to schedule an appointment. Again, that's Neiman Ford. We're taking pride in what you do.
O'Toole's Restaurant and Pub, located at 118 Quaker Road in Queensbury. Your headquarters for On Center Ice every Monday night, open daily from 11 to 11 with daily specials and happy hour from 3 to 7 with $1 off all drinks, great wings, great burgers, and over 50 televisions. Join O'Toole's MVP Club and get 10% rewards on food and drinks. Follow O'Toole's on Facebook and Instagram or call 518-739-3389.
Harris Vermont combines natural and world-class technologies with innovative and revolutionary processes to create healthy living environments. This new standard of environmental quality comes with the Beyond by Harris promise of guaranteed satisfaction. Harris has an unmatched history.
Just footsteps away, Norfolk scored.
They are committed to
from the point. Fedoric lead with 5:29 left.
Visit HarrisVermont.com.
Are you thinking about starting a podcast or maybe taking your podcast to the next level? Find your voice now with Regional Radio Group. Whether you're a lawyer, personal trainer, realtor, carpenter, gamer, brewer, food enthusiast, or maybe you have the perfect take for a neighborhood or community topic show, Regional Radio has the facilities and equipment to up your podcast.
First intermission. Two coming up to second intermission. 11.2 to go.
Podcast platform. Find your voice now at Regional Radio Group by contacting podcasting at rrggf.com. That's
11.2 to
rrggf.com.
Mikhail Diaz with his first pro goal has tied it.
Experience started by contacting Jeff Casey at 518-480-3355, extension 11.
One period is in the books. It's time for the Spot Coffee first period intermission report. A recap of the first period, interviews, highlights, out-of-town scores, and more. Back up to the broadcast booth for the Spot Coffee first period intermission report. Here's Rob Lapolis.
We are through 20 minutes of play here inside Cool Insuring Arena. Rob Lapolis with you. It is time for the Spot Coffee first period intermission report. Spot Coffee before the game or anytime. Stop by Spot Coffee in Glens Falls, just footsteps away from Cool Insuring Arena. Let's get right to the Sport Clips highlights of period number one, and a back in fourth period to start this one. And then it was finally an opportunity for the Admirals, but Adirondack would keep the puck out of the net, and it was all because of James Maroney right on the goal line. The Thunder. Rob Lapolis with you. Thank you so much, everyone tuning in. We're the ECHL free game of the week on FloHockey. Shot to the front of the net. 2 saves, Brodeur. Keeping it out is Maroney. I think he batted that out of midair. What a sequence. But from up top, it looked like James Maroney might have batted that puck somehow out of... And he did. We saw the replay during the break, and a fantastic defensive play by Maroney. Let's move on in period 1. It would be the Admirals striking first. Derek Louis-Jean on a wrister from the point. It found its way in from the point. Fedoruk scores. Fedoruk over to Derek Louis-Jean. He floats one towards the net. It got tipped. The Admirals have a 1-0 lead with 5:29 left to go in the first. So that gave Norfolk the 1-0 lead, but with just 8 seconds to go, Mikhail Diot, his first pro goal, and it tied the game at 1. 11.2 to go. Diot from the point, he scores! Mikhail Diot, with his first pro goal, has tied the game at 1. So Mikhail Diot tying the game at 1, his first from Kevin O'Neill at 19:52 of period number 1. Shots on net in the first 12 for Norfolk, 9 for Adirondack. No penalties in the first. Jeremy Brodeur has stopped 11 of 12. And Joe Canada has stopped 8 of 9. The highlights and stats are presented by Sport Clips, offering 10% off haircuts to all veterans. We're going to take a break on the Spot Coffee first period intermission report. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll have part 1 with Captain Darian Skio. Hang out. We'll be right back. You're listening to Thunder Hockey, presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
This service reminder is brought to you by Adirondack Truck Repair. Fall is a great time to start winterizing your truck or commercial fleet. Adirondack Truck Repair has all the parts you need, and their knowledgeable staff offers complete commercial truck repair and service, from individual vehicles to whole fleets, as well as mechanical repairs and service for cars and RVs. They offer HD alignments and preventative maintenance and service updates. Adirondack Truck Repair at 375 Big Bay Road, off of exit 18 of the North Wing. Like them on Facebook and visit them online at AdirondackTruckRepair.com.
Northern Builders is a locally owned and operated company that has expertise in all phases of residential and commercial construction. Northern Builders thrives on the satisfaction of their clients, and their goals remain to provide the highest quality of workmanship and a variety of quality materials. They have a local, dedicated, friendly, and trustworthy staff. Northern Builders plan, remodel, and build. Visit them online at northernbld.com.
The talk of the town, 74 Hudson Avenue in Glens Falls off exit 18 of the Northway, is your family place for a great pizza and great food. Enjoy a delicious lunch or dinner from the talk of the town. Eat in or take out. Call 798-3348 to place your talk of the town order. Open every day for lunch and dinner. The talk of the town offers perfect pasta, seafood, chicken, sandwiches, burgers, and dogs, as well as specialty dinners and specialty pizzas, and all at great prices. It's the talk of the town, 74 Hudson Avenue in Glens Falls. Open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. 798-3348, and find out why everybody says the place for great food and great pizza is the talk of the town.
You're listening to Hits 95.9, your home for Adirondack Thunder Hockey. Make sure you're listening weekday mornings at 8:20 and 9:20 for the juiciest gossip of the day with me, Brad Berletic,
and me, John Pratt, on your music station, Hits 95.9.
Now back to more of the Spot Coffee first period intermission report on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Spot Coffee first period intermission report here from Cool Insuring Arena. Rob Lapolis, joined by Captain Darian Skio. And Ski, take a look at the standings. Redding's played 10 games. You guys have only played 4. Just a weird start to the season.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been really weird. We've got a lot more practice time than we're used to here, so it's good that we're finally kind of going to get into the swing of things here. Things start picking up, and yeah, it'll be exciting.
It does certainly pick up. You have a back-to-back this weekend, a 3-3 next weekend, and then it's down for a southern swing. Jacksonville, Savannah, and South Carolina. That's 4 games in 5 days there. So things are picking up. Norfolk in town. You guys have seen them twice already. What have you noticed? They did drop the first 2 games against you guys, but they've really turned it on since.
Yeah, I mean, they're a good team and they don't quit, right? So they're going to come in here hungry. They're going to want to get some wins back from us. So this will be a really good test for us because we've like you said, we've had a slower schedule. So it'll be important for us to come out hard here because they're going to be ready to go right from the hop. And yeah, it's a good test for sure.
As a guy you've been around and to have such few games to start the season, 1 game last weekend, 1 game the weekend prior to that, how difficult might it be practice-wise?
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you can only practice so hard. You can't really fully get the exact same experience as playing in a game, right? So when Friday or Saturday, whenever the day came where we had to play one game, it was hard to kind of just jump right into it and your mind be ready to play a game when the other teams had a game the night before, they're already in kind of game kind of mentality. So it was tough, but it was a good test for us, and we got to work on a bunch of stuff, which was good. And now, like you said, we're kind of hopping right into it here, so it'll be good. It'll be a good test too for a lot of guys. Some guys coming from college are going to kind of be probably walking around with their eyes wide open for the next couple of weeks, being like, "What's going on?" But it's good. It's exciting. It's fun to play games. You don't want to just practice all the time. It kind of gets a little boring, but we've had a good few weeks here. Pete's had really awesome practices, and the guys have worked really hard. So, yeah, it's exciting to get into actual games now, more games.
That is part 1 with Thunder Captain Darian Skeel. We'll take a break here on the Spot Coffee First Period Intermission Report. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll have one last check at the Adirondack Executive Out-of-Town Scoreboard before we get you set for Period 2. We're back right after this. You're listening to Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Looking for the perfect place to unwind? Welcome to Queensberry Billiards and Cafe. Immerse yourself in their vibrant, friendly atmosphere and enjoy a game of pool. With over 20 tables, a full bar, and a premium menu, there's something for everyone. Indulge in crowd favorites like Caribbean chicken fried rice, New York City cart lamb over rice platter, and pepper shrimp. Join them for tournaments, events, or book your special occasion. Whether you're a seasoned player or just there for fun, Queensberry Billiards and Cafe is your ultimate destination. Bring your friends, grab a drink, and create unforgettable memories. Visit Queensberry Billiards and Cafe at 324 Quaker Road or check them out online at qbbac.com. Let the good times roll. Join Queensberry Billiards and Cafe on November 11th for free play up to 1 hour for all veterans. On November 16th, 9-Foot Niners Pour Tournament, $1,000 cash prize for first place, and November 16th, cookie decorating class with Flower Child Bakery.
Make Fenimore's Pub your hometown hockey headquarters. Just a few blocks from the arena in the heart of downtown Glens Falls, Fenimore's is open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Enjoy a pregame meal or stop in after the game for a drink. And when the Thunder are on the road, Fenimore's Pub airs every away game so you can cheer on the team without missing a goal. Come see why Fenimore's is everyone's favorite neighborhood pub.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me in my dreams. And when life gets challenging, I need a bank that's focused on what matters. Not to mention one that's been top rated by Forbes in trust, customer service, financial advice, and more. That's why when it comes to meeting my banking needs, it's always NBT. Learn more at nbtbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to more of the Spot Coffee First Period Report on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Welcome back inside Cool Insuring Arena. Rob LaPole is with you. Let's take a check at the Adirondack Executive Out-of-Town Scoreboard. And in the ECHL, in the North Division, Trois-Rivières and Wheeling tied up at 1 after 1. Elsewhere, Atlanta and Jacksonville. The Icemen with a 2-0 lead after 20. Greenville trails 1-0 in South Carolina after 1. Fort Wayne and Toledo are tied at 1 late in the first. 9 minutes to go in period 1. Orlando leads 1-0 in Florida. Idaho with a 2-0 lead in Savannah with 10:37 to go in the first. Kalamazoo No score in Bloomington as they are just getting underway. Allen is in Wichita and Kansas City visiting Rapid City. In AHL action down at Adirondack Bank Center in Utica, it's the Comets and Cleveland Monsters. No score there. As you saw the news, Utica making a coaching change and Ryan Parent taking over head coaching duties as the Comets searching for their first win of the season. And after a win last night over Montreal, the New Jersey Devils will head to the island to take on the Islanders. That is tomorrow night at 7:30. That is a look at the Adirondack Executive Out-of-Town Scoreboard. Engineering, IT, logistics, project design, and software integration. Call Nathan Brimmer at 718-473-6299 or visit them online at AdirondackExecutive.com. That's going to do it for the Spot Coffee first period intermission report. Spot Coffee before the game or anytime. Stop by Spot Coffee in Glens Falls, just footsteps away from Cool Insuring Arena. We're going to take our final break. Second period coming up next. Tied at 1. You're listening to Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Specialty care in our communities than anyone else. Albany Medical Center, Albany Medical College, Columbia Memorial Health, Glens Falls Hospital, Saratoga Hospital, and the visiting nurses. Whether you're expecting or need care for the unexpected, we're with you from day one and for every day that follows. From repairing joints to mending hearts, everything in between. The Albany Med Health System is with you for everything. Visit us at albanymed.org.
Thunder fans, R&R Tire Express offers flexible payment options, including 120 days same as cash, with no credit check. R&R's free lifetime rotate and balance flat repair and nitrogen is the top power play in the business, scoring you the best deal. Check out our showroom next to Wendy's in Queensbury. Show your Thunder ticket and receive a free alignment with purchase of tires or up to a $100 payment match. Go Thunder. RNRTires.com.
So much for our heroes and nurses. When they come home, what awaits reunion. Plumbers, fitters, welders, service technicians. Training. Our VIP program, Veterans in Piping, provides opportunities, future where we work. End users and contractors, please partner with us in putting dedicated, highly trained veterans back to work every day. Learn more at UA.com.
There's still time to get your Thunder season tickets. 4.5 season tickets are on sale now. Sit in the same seat every game. Enjoy great benefits like player meet and greets, discount merchandise, early access into home games. Your first 2 home playoff games are free, and so much more. There's still time to get your Adirondack Thunder season tickets with easy payment plans available. Visit ECHLThunder.com/tickets.
Now back to more Adirondack Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Back inside Cool Insuring Arena, Rob Lapolis with you. Getting set for the second. The Thunder in the white jerseys will go left to right in period 2. And the Admirals in the blue jerseys, they will go from right to left. Recapping that first period, 1 goal apiece. Both goals came late. One came much later than the other, as it was Derek Louis-Jean with his wrist shot from the left point, second of the season at 14:31, and then at 19:52, Mikhail Diat. His first pro goal from Kevin O'Neill, and that tied the game at 1. It'll be Friedman, Isley, and Boomhauer starting the fourth line, or check that, the third line technically tonight, getting a start. So, second period is underway here inside Cool Insuring Arena. Rob Lapolis with you, and DJ back in the studio. 10 seconds gone already, and it's Mikhail Diat in behind the net. 20 seconds gone, regrouping inside the defensive zone. Graham Sword for Norfolk This goes all the way down the ice, and it'll be a Queensberry Hotel icing with 19:32 left to go in the second. So the face-off comes all the way back down. Second period is brought to you by Greenwood Hoff Wealth Management. Experienced in finance, invested in you. Face-off in the offensive zone, right circle, O'Neill, Polino, and Gantus with Goslin and Conroy at the point. Conroy way over to the far side. There's a big hole in the middle on that blue line. With the puck over to the near side. Back behind the net, O'Neill goes after it. Kevin O'Neill with a nice hit on Nathan Kelly. Conroy down low to Polino. Patrick Polino up against the boards, spins away, comes up to Conroy, over to Goslin. And that shot is blocked by Stepan Timofeyev. And he hobbles across the ice. He took that right, it sounded like right in the skate. You could barely hear it. And he will shake that off. 18:52 to go in the second. Tied at 1. Gantus has help in front. Intercepted. And now the Admirals with a quick transition could have a 3-on-2, but Gantus with a nice back check, and then it's Goslin that blows a tire in front of the Admirals bench, and then sliding over the top of him was Brady Florent. Everyone okay there. There's O'Neill over the blue line. Kevin O'Neill, offensive zone, taken by Brandon Osmondson. And the long pass by Connor Fedoric, intercepted by Ryan Wheeler. Wheeler slides the puck in deep, goes after it. As Joe Kanata starts the puck up the near side. Alex Young right on the blue line. Ryan Smith there as well, as it's taken back by Ryan Chizowski. And then, right, players falling down here in period number 2. Back out through center. It's Derek Louis-Jean fires one, missed well wide of the net. Ryan Smith off the boards to Wheeler. And there's a check on Wheeler. And then Wheeler not happy with it. That is stick pulled out of his hands. So face-off will be in the defensive zone. Right wing circle for the Admirals, so that'll be Adirondack's O-zone left dot. As Wheeler had his stick pulled out of his hands, he gets it back. Face-off in the offensive zone, Chase Brand will take it. Stewart to his right. And then Zach Bannister to the left. They're back underway. Carson Musser had trouble trying to get that puck out of the zone. He got it up to Cameron Nault, who was hit by Keenan Stewart. And now the Thunder force a turnover and will regroup. Jackson Vandeleast on the breakout. Vandeleast fires in deep. Puck hops in behind the net. Carson Musser on the breakout. It gets by Vandeleast. And Sang-Hoon Sheen. Good read on the crisscross by Diot and Vandeleast, as Sheen had the step on Vandeleast, so Diot switched with him, and everything worked out great. 17:05 to go, period 2. 1-1 the score. This goes all the way down the ice, and it will be an eventual Queensberry Hotel icing. There we go. 16:57 to go in the second. And Adirondack and Norfolk tied up at 1. So the face-off now to the left of Jeremy Brodeur. Shots are 12-10 Admirals. Off the draw, Diot in behind the net. Goes to Vandeleast. Vandeleast trying to get that out of the zone, and it's deflected a couple of times. And then finally, it comes out. But right as I say that, the Admirals take right back over. It's Graham Sword. Sword down the left wing side, looks, shoots, tipped high. Stays in play. Stepping up from the right point is Nathan Kelly. 16:32 to go in period 2. And it's Bannister ahead to Chase Brand. Brand trying to get around Kelly. Kelly gets the puck in below the goal line to Spencer Kennedy. Now Sword on the breakout. Nice read. Boomhauer, left side. Friedman, snapshot save made. With 16:15 to go in period 2. Now Boomhauer with a push. Kennedy comes over to have some words with him. Again, Skio and Kennedy had a chat. It was more heated in Norfolk prior to the second game. Remember, Skio was suspended for the first game. And Skio picked up the big win on that fight. And they had a much calmer conversation, just skating across the center ice line back and forth. Nothing yet between them. You have the limit on fight, so you don't want to blow through them right away. 2-on-1 possibly for Norfolk, but a great play defensively by Ryan Conroy. Conroy gets the puck in behind the net. Left side to Boomhauer. Boomhauer looking to get it out of the zone. Isley with a hit right in front of the Admirals bench. And Goslin was run into near side by Marco Reifenberger. 15:50 remaining. Oh, did that hit the scoreboard? Well, I thought it did, but just missed. Derek Louis-Jean slides the puck behind the net. Boomhauer with a good hit on the forecheck. And then right out to center. In front of the bench now, it's Stepan Timofeyev. Timofeyev. Right side. And the chance denied. And then two Admirals collide. Waiting in below the goal line. Centered, no one there. Almost too many men on the ice. And a blast from the guy that came on fresh was Brandon Osmondson. Chase Isley. Isley looking to slip the puck past Derek Louis-Jean. He couldn't. Goes right back for Louis-Jean. And this will come out of the zone. And the Admirals have to touch up. Connor Fedoruk to the right side. Isley is off the ice. And a little floater to the left wing boards. Brandon Osmondson gave it to Conroy. And now it's Polino down the right side. Patrick Polino holding. Still with the puck on the near side boards. Polino goes down to the ice as he was tied up by two. And Darian Skio goes to James Marooney. Marooney wrists the puck in, and now a quick pass. They slip past Marooney. Chance, nice save by Jeremy Brodeur. Here's another look. Left circle, McDougall steps around. He's in. Didn't get to the net that time. And now the Thunder could have something the other way. It's Kevin O'Neill. O'Neill trailing Gontus. Gontus trying to get the pass across. Still with the puck. Throws it towards the net. It goes off the outside of the post. It's O'Neill. Left side. O'Neill, top of the slot. Right side, Marooney. Marooney back for O'Neill, but just a little bit too much time was taken. And now it's Skio. Skio back in his own end. 13:50 to go in the second period. From Coolin Shearing Arena, sellout crowd here tonight again. Back-to-back sellouts for the Thunder to start the season. Below the goal line, Marooney spins away from the pressure in behind the net. And the long pass out to center. It's Alex Young. Young caught an edge. Outlet intercepted by Wheeler. Ryan Wheeler behind the net. Still with the puck. Good work by Wheeler. Just inside the blue line. Wheeler still with it. One hand pass across out front for Ryan Smith. And a good defensive play by the Admirals. But Alex Young, he wants another look. Young, right side. He had Ryan Smith open inside the left wing circle. Couldn't get it to him. Stepping up is Vandalist. Keeps it in. Goes to the right side. Ryan Smith there. Smith inside the blue line. They lost the puck on the transition. Here comes Sang-Hoon Sheen. Chance left side. Shot saved Brodeur. Now Alex Young on the breakout over to Ryan Smith. Polino loops back in. Polino lost it right at the blue line, but gets it back and continues out to center. Elevated up into the opposite corner. O'Neill on the forecheck in the left wing side. Comes up to the near boards for Cameron Nault. He hits the scoreboard, and that'll be a whistle and a break. 12:25 left to go in period two. Tied at 1. Back right after this. You're listening to Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Being in the community for over 130 years, Curtis Lumber has built their reputation on trust. When building or remodeling, rely on Curtis Lumber for expert advice and quality products like Anderson Windows. You can't beat Anderson's craftsmanship with pre-finished wood interiors and low-maintenance exteriors. Anderson Windows are easy to use, energy efficient, and engineered to last. Trust Anderson Windows from Curtis Lumber, the professional's choice in home improvement. Flexible payment options, including 120 days same as cash with no credit check. R&R's free lifetime rotate and balance flat repair and nitrogen is the top power play in the business, scoring you the best deal. Check out our showroom next to Wendy's in Queensbury. Show your Thunder ticket and receive a free alignment with purchase of tires or up to a $100 payment match. Go Thunder. RNRTires.com.
Now back to more Adirondack Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Enjoy Thunder Hockey from some of the best seats in the house with all new luxury suites. You get 20 tickets, your own entrance, dedicated server, food and drink menu, and your own television to watch all the big games. New luxury suites. Give us a call, 518-480-3355, extension 321. or ECHLThunder.com/tickets. 12:23 to go in the second. Kevin O'Neill off the face-off. O'Neill has the puck left side. 12:17 left in the second, and then O'Neill run into at center. And Joe Canada once again going to just fire it down the ice. This one did not get as far. And now Gosselin to O'Neill. Polino had more speed, so O'Neill gives him the puck. And wrapped around behind the net to Gontus. Stepan Timofeyev looks for an outlet, throws the puck out to center. It's taken, and here come the Admirals 2-on-2. Tried to get around Conroy, was Carson Golder, but Conroy slammed the door. And now Keenan Stewart. Down low to Conroy, and up to Andre Gontus. Now Chase Brand. Back to Gontus. Save made. Oh, Chase Brand was right there. That puck was coming out to him as Brand looking for his first. Back the other way. A shot and a save by Brodeur. He covers it in his glove. Where's the puck? It somehow goes in. Tough break for the Thunder as the Admirals take a 2-1 lead with 11:17 to go in the second. It seemed like they had possession in the crease, but it must have been loose and found a way over the goal line. Well, it came back on net. Brodeur had it. And just pinballed off bodies in front of the net. So the Admirals get a good bounce right in front. So the Thunder thought they had the puck, but it was still loose, and then Fedoruk just banking it off bodies in front of the net, and it goes in. 11:16 to go in period 2. Now to the near boards. Shaw Boomhauer. Boomhauer with a shot. That goes off the shin guards right in front of the net. Heads up. That's a big hit. And gloves are off. And Boomhauer is going to swing away as well. Shaw Boomhauer gets a right in. He goes after Justin Young. Young taking exception to the hit on Sang-Hoon Sheen. And Boomhauer getting it left free. They're continued to be locked up. Boomhauer comes back with some good ones and then switches to the left and takes him down. .59 to go in the second. I think they're going to get Boomhauer for interference as the puck was behind. So that's the original call, and then Justin Young came in. We'll see if they give an instigator, and it might even things out. But Boomhauer definitely gets the first penalty on the hit. And then the gloves came off. I'm going to guess this is evened up. It'll be 2 and 5 for Boomhauer. And then the instigator for Young. Well, we'll wait and see. 10:59 left in the second. Boomhauer was going in for the hit, but the puck was behind Sang-Hoon Shin. And that's the interference call. And then Young came in, and Boomhauer picks up the win in the scrap as well. And there's blood on the ice, so Young goes to the locker room for repairs. Now it's tough to tell once the fight starts after the hit, was it an instigator, but they're not going to give it.
Justin Young. Young, 5 minutes for fighting. Young, 5 minutes for fighting. For Adirondack, number 65, Shaw Boomhauer. Boomhauer, 2 minutes for instigating. Nope, 2 minutes for interference, that is. 2 minutes for interference and 5 minutes for fighting. Boomhauer, 2 for interference and 5 for fighting.
Well, there you have it. I was wrong again. 10:59 to go in the second. And the Thunder are on the PK. It's an old school pest control penalty kill. They're the pest control authority for the Capital Region. Learn more at oldschoolpest.com. So 10:50 to go in the second. The Thunder will have to kill it off. Keenan Stewart will serve the penalty. So the hit by Boomhauer. Now that was a penalty. It's not saying it wasn't. So I fully expected Boomhauer to get 2 and 5. But Young did go after him right away. But it'll be Young heading to the locker room. He'll need to get taped up a bit. 10:19 to go in the second. 2-1 lead for the Admirals here on Thunder Ice inside Cool Insuring Arena. Right side, they try to work it. It's Conroy over to the far boards. Comes up top. Now near side. And the one-timer misses. Adirondack trying to clear, and they do. It'll be hammered down the ice, and a line change coming up. Conroy, Friedman, and Skio all off. It's O'Neill, Vandaliste, and Mikhail Diat. And to finish out the line change, Bannister is replaced by Wheeler. 42 seconds to go in the extra penalty. As Timofeyev spills down to the ice, he gets right back up. He'll go to the bench for a line change as well. 30 seconds left of the old school pest control penalty kill. 9:25 to go in the second. Cameron Nault down the left side. He's in, centers, no one there. Puck is kept in by Carson Musser. Musser, bottom of the right circle. 9:12 to go in the second. And 10 seconds to go in the PK. Musser waiting, left side. That is out of the reach. 2 seconds, 1. And here comes Keenan Stewart. But the shot goes high, and it goes up and out of play, and the Thunder kill it. They're 1 for 1 on the old school pest control penalty kill. With 8:54 to go in the second. Head over to Talk of the Town and try their delicious award-winning pizza. Whether you're eating in or taking it to go, visit them at 74 Hudson Ave in Glens Falls and see why they are the talk of the town. So the face-off now to the left of Jeremy Brodeur. With 8:54 left in period 2. Brodeur looks to his left as TJ Friedman leads in. Friedman Gets the puck up to Keenan Stewart. Heads up. Oh, boy, that was close as Louis Jean was coming in for the kill. And now Gosselin not happy as he will throw Louis Jean down to the ice. So Gosselin not happy at the run that Louis Jean took at Stewart that just missed. And Gosselin takes him down, and he takes a seat. As they continue to jog. And Louis Jean and Gosselin going back and forth in the penalty box. .8:43 to go in the second. And, I mean, Stewart was cutting across. They're showing the replay. This was after the fact. What Gosselin didn't like was the run that Louis Jean took across the neutral zone at Stewart. And again, it just missed. But Gosselin still didn't like it. They got tied up. 8:43 to go in period 2. And Adirondack down 2-1 here on home ice. Our next broadcast comes your way back home tomorrow night. Military Appreciation Night. We want you here, but if you can't make it, we got you covered with the Uno Pizzeria pregame show starting at 6:45. Puck drop at 7. Right here on Hits 95.9, the Hits 95.9 mobile app, ECHLthunder.com, and FloHockey. Now, 8:43 to go in the second. So they both get 4 minutes for roughing. So 4 minutes each. So let's skate 4-on-4 for 4 minutes. 8:38 to go in the second. It's a 2-1 lead for the Admirals. 3:46 to go in the 4-on-4. And it's O'Neill. O'Neill gets around Carson Musser. Wants Polino, and now Marooney has to backtrack out to center. Marooney lost his stick, picks it right back up, and a good hit by O'Neill. And now Polino weaving his way. Doesn't like what he sees. He'll try again. Polino left side. Splits the D. Taken right back, though, by Stepan Timofeyev. Timofeyev ahead to center for Carson Golder. Golder in, looking, shooting. Save made by Brodeur. Puck goes into the corner with 7:49 left. They want the outlet to center, and it's Polino. He would have been all alone, but they couldn't get him the puck in time. Polino just waiting now down low. Polino into the left wing circle. Still with it. Up to Diot. Diot has Smith to the net. He tips it just over the crossbar. Great tip by Ryan Smith, cutting through the low slot area. And a good read by Diot to get him that puck. Montgomery tried to get around Mikhail Diot. Diot goes to the right wing boards. Jackson Vandalese to the top of the defensive zone right wing circle. He's being hounded, is Vandalese, by Sang-Hoon Sheen, who seems to be okay after taking that hit by Boomhauer. And Sheen will go to the bench for a line change. Gomtus on the forecheck. Deflected at center, onto the stick of Ryan Conroy. He backs up into his own zone. Conroy up the left side. Still there. Now he throws the puck to Vandalese on the right side. 6:45 to go in the second. 2 minutes to go in the double minors to Gosselin and Derek Louis-Jean. They continue to talk in the penalty box. I'm not sure if they're just going to go right when they get out, but that conversation has continued. Now, right side, Marooney tried to sneak one in. And gathering, a meeting of the minds, you could say, outside the crease. 6:20 to go in the second. 2-1 lead for the Admirals, and the goal here in the period. On a jam play in front of Jeremy Brodeur. And Connor Fedoruk will get it. Other games going on in the North Division. 2-2 between Trois-Rivières and Wheeling. And then it is 2-0. Cleveland with 6:20 to go. In period number 2, face-off will be inside the offensive zone, right wing dot. So it is TJ Friedman now. Friedman on the face-off. One back, splits the D. And Mikhail Diop. Right side, Alex Young. Ooh, big hit down low by Wheeler. Held in by Dion at the point. His shot, that's off a body in front. I think it went off of Wheeler as he was trying for the screen. Long pass out to center ice. 5:50 to go in the second. The Admirals with a 1-goal lead. It's 2-1. Right side to the front of the net. Kicked away by Brodeur into the corner. Tapped up. Held in right point. Brodeur gloves it down. And we will take a break. 5:35 to go in period number 2. Stay with us. Back to Coolin Cheering Arena right after this. You're listening to Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Plan your next celebration or event at the historic Queensberry Hotel, located in downtown Glens Falls.
Tough break. Puck was coming out to him as Brand looking for his first. Goes in the second. Possession in the creek. Found a way over the goal.
Impressive menu offerings and exceptional service. Their team helps create an unforgettable experience. Contact the sales team today to learn more and to schedule a tour today.
AFSCO Fence is the only active yards dealer in the Capital District. They're family-owned and the most trusted project partner for over 40 years. AFSCO Fence has installed over 25,000 fences throughout the Albany, New York Capital District. They're perfect for kids, pets, pools, security, and more. Follow AFSCO Fence on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and get your free contactless quote at afsco-fence.com.
Now back to more Adirondack Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
5:35 to go in the second period. 2-1 lead for the Norfolk Admirals. DJ back in the studio. I'm Rob Lapolis. Get to your shout-outs here in just a bit. 5.5 remaining in the second. Can Adirondack tie it up? They tied it late in the first and trail by 1 again here in the second. Stepan Timofeyev to get that puck out of the zone. After blocking that shot earlier in this period, turnover, Smith into the skates of Isley. Isley slaps it back out front. Good look from Bannister and a pad save. You might have heard it in the background as Joe Canada with a great save. Back down low. And it's Bannister. Looking to cycle it for Isley. Up to Conroy. Conroy back to Isley. Isley in behind the net. Wraps it out front. No one there except Stepan Timofeyev. He'll go to the bench after dumping the puck in. And right behind the net. On the breakout, it'll be Conroy. O'Neill swings to Conroy's right. He gives it to him. O'Neill over the blue line. Offensive zone. Gets right around Derek Louis-Jean. Louis Jean throws O'Neal to the boards, goes right back to the front of the net, into the corner. O'Neal now to the left wing side. Kevin O'Neal leaves it. Here's Maroney. Maroney slips in behind the net, leaves the puck, and then he stepped on it, and the Admirals back the other way. Derek Louis-Jean not happy, and he had words for the official while play was coming back the other way, and he is still not happy. 4:05 to go in the second. Sign up now to receive special offers, news, and check out what's coming up by joining the Thunder newsletter. Just go to ECHLThunder.com, scroll down, and simply enter your email address to sign up. We'll send you exclusive offers, news, and you can save cash. That's the best part by joining the Adirondack Thunder newsletter. 4:05 to go in the second. Adirondack down 2-1. Shot from the point. Blocker save made by Brodeur. Now Adirondack the other way. Possible 3-on-2. Alex Young puts the brakes on. Throws one to the net. Maroney there with a screen. And a stick save made by Kanata. And then he gloves it out of the air. Three minutes. And 48 seconds left in period two. It'll be inside the offensive zone left wing circle. They've made an assist change. Get to your shout outs in just a second. Again, head to our Facebook page. Vandalese with a shot, tip wide by Ryan Chizowski. Now left boards, Alex Young. Twisted in below the goal line, and Carson Musser with a pass that gets through everyone, but goes on net, so no icing. 3.5 to go in period two. Shots are 18-17 Admirals. And this goes on to the Thunder bench with 3:23 left in period two. Save $40 off individual tickets with a 10-game flex pack with the Thunder. You choose what games you want to go to when you want to. If you come to more than 5 games, it just makes sense. Save $5 per ticket with a 10-game flex pack. Visit ECHLThunder.com/tickets for details or contact Zach Walker. 3:23 to go, period two. Off the face-off, Sang-Hoon Sheen the other way, as he goes down to the ice, and another penalty on Adirondack with 3:15 to go in the second, as Sheen was spilling to the ice, tripped up by Vandalese, and Jackson Vandalese will head to the box. So 2-minute penalty, and the Thunder back on the old school pest control penalty kill. So Vandalese 2 minutes for tripping, and the Thunder will look to kill off another one. It's a big PK here with 3:15 to go in the second. And we're back underway. Adirondack able to clear that puck up and out to center ice. Now back into the defensive zone. 3 minutes left in period two. Cleared all the way down with 1:37 to go in the Vandalese penalty. And Adirondack down by a goal. Here come the Admirals out to center ice. 2:42 remaining in the second. Up the near side. They try to get that puck out of the zone, but it's kept in by Brady Florent. Left side, now to the right side, intercepted by Ryan Smith, and he clears. So Ryan Smith clearing the puck down. He lost his stick. And now tipped in front. That goes wide with 2:19 to go in the second. Approaching a minute to go in the Vandalese penalty. Right now, 1 minute remaining on the old school pest control penalty kill. Thunder trying to keep it at a 1-goal deficit right now. And into the offensive zone, it's on the stick of Marco Reifenberger. Reifenberger behind the net of Brodeur. 45 to go in the PK. Give and go with Carson Musser. Sang-Hoon Sheen, left side, waiting, shot blocked by Diot. Huge block by Mikhail Diot. And Diot, he's hurt on the play. They want a penalty. They're not going to give it. And the Thunder, the fans not happy. They're already down a skater. Right in front of the net is Diot going to try to get to the bench. And meanwhile, the other way, it's Kevin O'Neill. O'Neill with a stick lift, holding the puck, toe drag, leaves it in front. Here's Bannister. He scores! Zach Bannister with his first pro goal ties the game at 2. What a sequence. Diot shaken up on the play. It was chaos. Diot didn't have a stick. And then Adirondack came right back the other way. What an individual effort by Kevin O'Neill. And he goes cross ice to Bannister, who roofs it. And the game is tied at 2. Another late one by the Thunder. This time here in the second. Oh, and now Kennedy and Goslin. Kennedy took a swing at him and missed. That is the second time that Kurt Goslin has been swung at and missed. The first time was in Norfolk. So Kennedy, now it was Goslin talking with Derek Louis-Jean, and this is interesting now. We'll keep it here. So big goal, 1:07 to go. As now Kennedy will ice the puck. So Kennedy ices it, 57.6 left in the second. Goslin and Kennedy still talking. And Skio is sitting on the bench right now. No, this is the Norfolk Adirondack rivalry that we saw blossom late last season and into the playoffs. And it has rolled over. A shot from the near side by Ryan Smith just misses high. And now Goslin gets the puck out of the zone. And chasing down is Polino, but Louis-Jean stepped in front of him and took Polino down to the ice, and then he's able to go off the glass and out. Goslin and Kennedy still talking inside the neutral zone. It's hammered from center ice by Polino. He'll go to the bench. This is off the glass. Now Skio's out on the ice, with Kennedy out there as well with all the jawing going on. And Skio picks him up as Derek Louis-Jean waiting in behind the net as he pins Wheeler and takes it away. O'Neill with a huge hit on the near side on Fedoruk, who gets up slow. And now they're going after, who's that? Is that Skio down low? And then O'Neill separately. Louis-Jean grabbing O'Neill from behind. Kennedy going after O'Neill. Someone's got to help him out. And Conroy is going to grab Kennedy from behind inside the center ice zone. Now, Conroy, he is livid at Kennedy in between the benches, and Kennedy isn't going to go with him. And now Kennedy still jawing at the bench. Skio and Derek Louis-Jean talking. Wheeler comes in, and it's all heck is broken loose. Kennedy now with Wheeler. Conroy has pushed Louis-Jean onto the Thunder bench. He gets back out. Wow. that unraveled quickly. Now Spencer Kennedy going after Kevin O'Neill. After the period, Conroy came after him. And now some more still between these two. They got two referees, two linesmen trying to break all this up. And Gosselin shattered a stick. I mean, this is bad. Both teams are on the ice now. Here we go. Both teams are out on the ice after the second period has concluded. And Skio right in the mix of it. Kennedy waiting off the ice. And they still have not settled everything. Wow. Well, this third period should be interesting. I don't know how they're going to sort this out. But wow. We will step aside. They will discuss the penalties. There will be several. When we come back, we'll have the Hudson Headwaters Health Network second period intermission report. After 40, this game is tied at 2. You're listening to Thunder Hockey, presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Looking for an amazing place to meet local gamers and have a great time? Come and play at Northern Wardens in Scoreboard. At Northern Wardens, we're all about bringing the community together for the love of all things tabletop. Whether it's Friday Night Magic, UVA Sundays, Warhammer, or D&D, come in, meet local gamers, and have some adventures. Don't forget about the Keep in the Merit Center in St. George Village, carrying all the board games, dice, paints, and tools for Warhammer 40K you'll ever need. Northern Wardens, 74 Quaker Road in Kingsville. Give them a call at 518-409-8121. Stop in and see James or Jacob with all your questions or join in a game today.
It's your dream home. Build it right with Northern Builders. Northern Builders are a locally owned and operated business that thrives on the satisfaction of their clients. Their goal is to provide you with the highest quality of materials and workmanship. Choose Northern Builders, where quality counts to plan, remodel, or build your dream home. They build it better, working with their clients step by step to ensure your happiness in the construction process. Northern Builders gets it done the right way.
I mean, this is bad. Both teams are on the ice now.
Santori's world famous fireworks, weddings,
they will
sporting
discuss
events,
the penalties,
carnivals, concerts, and so much more. No matter what the occasion is, Santori's world famous fireworks can make your event a memorable one. Or visit SantoriFireworks.com.
Tree service is serious business, and there's no one more serious about tree service than Adirondack Tree Surgeons. Safe, reliable, and dependable. They're fully insured professionals and have state-of-the-art equipment. They utilize modern equipment and the latest techniques when performing any of their tree services, including tree removal, tree care, stump grinding services, and more. Adirondack Tree Surgeons.
O'Neill with a huge hit.
20-25. We're online at AdirondackTreeSurgeons.com. It costs no more than have the best.
This game is being streamed live and on demand on FloHockey, part of the Flow Sports Network. With FloHockey subscription, you get access to all Flow Sports sites. That's over 25 sports, and now you can watch the Utica Comets and AHL hockey. Never miss a moment with over 30,000 events per year, in-depth coverage, behind-the-scenes access, original documentaries, highlights, breaking news, and more. Visit FloHockey.tv to learn more and sign up today. That's FLOHockey.tv/shop.
See all the best goals, ticket offers, and so much more by giving the Thunder a follow on social media. Just search ECHL Thunder. Follow every game at home or on the road live. Interact with other fans from around the ECHL. Get tickets for upcoming games. See the latest promotions. Win prizes throughout the season. Keep an eye out for your favorite Thunder players. Follow your Thunder on and off the ice all year long on social media at ECHL Thunder.
Two periods are complete. It's time for Headwaters Health Network's Intermission Report, a recap of the first 2 periods, interviews, highlights, out-of-town scores, and more. Back up to the booth for the Hudson Headwaters Health Network Intermission Report.
We are through 40 minutes inside Coolin Shearing Arena. Rob Lapolis with you. Time for the Hudson Headwaters Health Network second period intermission report. Hudson Headwaters Health Network, their mission has remained the same: to provide the best health care and access to that care for everyone in the community. Let's get right to the sport clip stats and highlights of the first 2 periods. And the only goal in the first period for Norfolk came off the stick of Derek Louis Jean from the point to give the Admirals a 1-0 lead. From the point, Fedoruk scores. Fedoruk over to Derek Louis Jean. He floats one towards the net. It got tipped. The Admirals have a 1-0 lead with 5:29 left to go in the first. So that gave the Admirals a 1-0 lead, and then Mikhail Diat, his first pro goal, with just 8 seconds left in the first, tied the game at 1. 11.2 to go. Diat from the point, he scores! Mikhail Diat, with his first pro goal, has tied the game at 1. Well, that tied the game at 1. We go to the second. Connor Fedoruk banks one off a Thunder defender and in to give the Admirals a 2-1 lead. That puck was coming out to him as Brand looking for his first. Back the other way, a shot and a save by Brodeur. He covers it in his glove. Where's the puck? It somehow goes in. Tough break for the Thunder as the Admirals take a 2-1 lead with 11:17 to go in the second. It seemed like they had possession in the crease, but it must have been loose and found a way over the goal line. So that gave the Admirals a 1-goal lead, and then another late one and another first pro goal. Zach Bannister into the bench, and meanwhile the other way it's Kevin O'Neill. O'Neill with a stick lift, holding the puck, toe drag, leaves it in front. Here's Bannister, he scores! Zach Bannister with his first pro goal ties the game at 2. Well, that tied the game up at 2, and then we had about a 10-minute melee after the end of the second period, and they are still sorting things out. We'll try to keep you posted on everything in regards to the penalties once they get them all figured out. Shots on net in the second period, a total of 9 for Adirondack and 7 for Norfolk. The Admirals have a 1-shot advantage, 19-18. The Thunder, right now, able to kill off penalties here in this one. And again, we'll let you know when they post all the penalties after that second period. For right now, we'll take our first break. The stats and highlights are presented by Sport Clips, offering 10% off haircuts to all veterans. When we return, we'll have part 2 with Darian Skio as we get you set for period 3. The Captain, part 2, coming up right after this. You're listening to Thunder Hockey, presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Used vehicles are at an all-time record high. Hi, folks. Chris Ersick here at Niemer Ford in Queensbury, and we want to buy your vehicle. It's not very often that you hear a car dealership advertising to buy your vehicle versus advertising to try to sell you one. The vehicle market has completely changed, and this may be the opportunity you've been waiting for. Niemer Ford is offering up to 125% of used vehicle values and up to 135% of used truck values. Newer vehicles with low miles, older vehicles with higher miles, or even if you're in a lease with payments remaining, we can get you out now, even if you've been told you owe way too much. Sell us your vehicle and receive a $500 gift card to spend however you want. We are looking for all makes and models, so hurry in to Niemer Ford for a quick, on-the-spot 10-minute appraisal at 323 Quaker Road in Queensbury or online at NiemerFord.com or call 518-932-0162 to schedule an appointment. Again, that's Niemer Ford. We're taking pride in what you drive.
Stancliff Law is the area's premier criminal defense law firm, conveniently located to serve clients in Warren, Washington, Saratoga, Essex, and other counties nearby their office in Glens Falls. There are few local firms that have handled as many or as diverse types of criminal cases. At Stancliff Law, they strive to exceed expectations with open and honest communication. Contact Stancliff Law at 518-745-4346 or visit stanclifflaw.com. Stancliff Law, you should have called Tucker.
The talk of the town, 74 Hudson Avenue in Glens Falls off exit 18 of the Northway, is your family place for a great pizza and great food. Enjoy a delicious lunch or dinner from the talk of the town. Eat in or take out. Call 798-3348 to place your Talk of the Town order. Open every day for lunch and dinner. The Talk of the Town offers perfect pasta, seafood, chicken, sandwiches, burgers, and dogs, as well as specialty dinners and specialty pizzas, and all at great prices. It's the Talk of the Town, 74 Hudson Avenue in Glens Falls. Open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. 798-3348, and find out why everybody says the place for great food and great pizza is the Talk of the Town.
Now back to more of the Hudson Headwaters Health Network Intermission Report on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Hudson Headwaters Health Network second period intermission report inside Cool Insuring Arena after 40 minutes. You heard part one with Thunder Captain Darian Skio during the first intermission. Here is part two. It's crazy seeing how many people come out to games in such a small market. I love it, and I know you've expressed that as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is a hockey town. You walk around on the streets and people recognize you, and the grocery store or wherever you go, there's people that are just excited to see you and cheer you on. So I'm not exactly surprised that both games are sold out here. I mean, we owe it to the fans, too, to come out and give our best effort and hopefully get 2 wins this weekend with a really solid effort from us.
How do you think the guys have been playing here so far in just 4 games?
Yeah, I mean, it's been really good. I think... like I touched on it, it's hard to play that single game, and for guys to come out. Last weekend was not our best. We started to get away from what we do best and our systems and kind of our identity a little bit, especially in that second period against Three Rivers. So this is a good weekend. We have a really good test against a really good Norfolk team. So the beginning of the year is the beginning of the year, but now things start to ramp up, and this is where we can really kind of solidify our identity going forward.
I think last Saturday might have been the best game I've seen, or one of the best I've seen Tyler Brennan play, and that I thought he was fantastic, and both goalies have looked great here to start.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it in practice. He's a fantastic goalie, and obviously that's why he's an NHL pick, right? He's signed to the show, so he's one of those guys that last year dealt with some injuries, was out, and just didn't get as much playing time. So I think this year it's great. I mean, we have 3 great goalies again, and Broads and Brenner. I mean, all the games they played in, you've seen, they're lights out. Every game they're going to show up and give us an opportunity to win. It's on us to give our best effort for them so that we can win games for them and limit scoring chances and limit the high scoring chances. Because if they can't see it, or if it's a third or fourth rebound, it's too hard for a goalie to stop that. But anything they're seeing, anything that we give them from the outside, they're going to stop. So it's on us to kind of play in front of them here and get some wins for them.
All right, Darian, thanks for chatting with us. Have fun here this weekend.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Big thanks to Thunder Captain Darian Skio for chatting with us here during this first and second intermission. We're going to step aside on the Hudson Headwaters Health Network second period intermission report. When we come back, one last look at the Adirondack Executive Out-of-Town scoreboard before we get you set for period 3. We're back right after this. You're listening to Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Specialty care in our communities than anyone else. Albany Medical Center, Albany Medical College, Columbia Memorial Health, Glens Falls Hospital, Saratoga Hospital, and the visiting nurses. Whether you're expecting or need care for the unexpected, we're with you from day one and for every day that follows. From repairing joints to mending hearts and everything in between, the Albany Med Health System is with you for everything. Visit us at albanymed.org.
Pinnacle Roofing is the premier roofing contractor of the Capital Region. Whether you need a new roof installation, repairs, or maintenance, Pinnacle Roofing is there to help. As a premier roofing company, Pinnacle Roofing is dedicated to providing top-quality roofing solutions to homes and businesses across the region. They aim to deliver roofing excellence and customer service to both residential and commercial clients, ensuring quality and satisfaction in every project across the region. For a free estimate, visit PINNroof.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 37th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2025 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Hotel Planner, official hotel reservations partner; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Prolific One, exclusive secondary ticketing partner; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2025 ECHL Hockey Heritage Weekend. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to FloHockey.tv.
You're listening to Hits 95.9, your home for Adirondack Thunder Hockey. And don't forget to start your day with me, John Bright, and the Hits Hot Breakfast every weekday morning from 6 till 10. We'll look at what's trending, juicy, gossip, weird news, and more every weekday morning on your home for Adirondack Thunder Hockey, your music station, Hits 95.9.
Now back to more of the Hudson Headwaters Health Network Intermission Report on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Welcome back inside Cool Insuring Arena. They've just announced the penalties from all the fun we saw after 2 periods of play. That was a mess to clean up, but here we go. At the 20-minute mark, it'll be Keegan Iverson, a 10-minute misconduct. And then Spencer Kennedy gets a double minor, 4 minutes for roughing. Also, bench minor will be served by Derek Louis-Jean, I believe, but it was a bench minor for the coach being on the ice while all that was happening. Now, he wasn't involved in all that, but he was on the ice, so Mr. Carr was standing right out there watching. Again, he didn't do anything, so if you go on and see, it says coach on ice, so he was just standing out there. They're trying to get off, but they've given him a 2-minute bench minor for that. For Adirondack, Ryan Conroy gets 2 minutes for roughing, and then Ryan Wheeler gets a 10-minute misconduct. So the Thunder are going to end up with a 4-minute power play, it looks like, here to start period number 3. Let's get right to the Adirondack Executive Out of Town Scoreboard here in the ECHL. There's just one other game going on here in the North Division this evening, and that is between Trois-Rivières and Wheeling, tied at 3 at the end of 2 periods. The Utica Comets have come back to tie the game at 2 with 17:20 now remaining in the 3rd period. They were down 2-0, and they have come back and tied the game. Nolan Foote and then Adam Beckman with the goals. Came at 15:34 and 15:48, so back-to-back quick ones. And that must have got Adirondack Bank Center rocking. The New Jersey Devils are on the island tomorrow to take on the Islanders at 7:30. That is a look at the Adirondack Executive Out of Town Scoreboard. Engineering, IT, logistics, project design, and software integration. Call Nathan Brimmer at 718-473-6299 or online at AdirondackExecutive.com. That is it for the Hudson Headwaters Health Network. 2nd period, intermission report. Period 3 coming up next, tied at 2. You're listening to Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
O'Toole's Restaurant and Pub, located at 118 Quaker Road in Queensbury. Your headquarters for On Center Ice every Monday night. Open daily from 11 to 11 with daily specials and happy hour from 3 to 7 with $1 off all drinks. Great wings, great burgers, and over 50 televisions. Join O'Toole's MVP Club and get 10% rewards on food and drinks. Follow O'Toole's on Facebook and Instagram or call 518-739-3389.
Welcome back, class. This is John Herbert with Old School Pest Control, and I'm here with my star pupil, Rissy. Rissy, did you know that insects do not hibernate over the winter? They enter a state called diapause, also referred to as overwintering. As the seasons change, the weather gets cooler. Many insects, such as spiders, stink bugs, butterflies, and more, will look to overwinter in your home. Mice and other wildlife will also look to make your home their home during the cooler months ahead. Rissy, who should you call to keep pests out of your home?
I call Old School Pest Control.
Correct. Old School Pest Control is the North Country's pest control authority. With over 20 years pest control experience, Old School Pest Control and I will help you live pest-free, guaranteed. Visit our website at oldschoolpest.com. See how Old School Pest Control is helping your community. Old School Pest Control, locally owned, locally trusted, and a proud sponsor of your Adirondack Thunder.
Call Old School Pest Control today, 724-6440.
Save $40 with the new Thunder 10-Game Flex Pack. You choose what games you want to go to when you want to. Use one Flex ticket or all 10 Flex tickets for any home game that isn't sold out this season. Get in on all the action of Thunder Hockey at Cool Insuring Arena with the flexibility you need with the all-new Adirondack Thunder 10-Game Flex Packs. Available now by visiting ECHLthunder.com/tickets.
Now back to more Adirondack Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Welcome back inside Cool Insuring Arena. Rob Lapolis with you as we're getting set for the third. It's a loud one tonight. It's going to be a loud one tomorrow as well for Military Appreciation Night. Get your tickets. Standing room only. Spencer Kennedy taking a seat in the Admirals penalty box. We'll see if everyone is calmed down. 4-minute penalty to Kennedy, so the Thunder will go to the Curtis Lumber power play for the first time tonight. Thunder power plays are brought to you by Curtis Lumber. Whether you're a homeowner or contractor, Curtis Lumber has experience serving you. Visit them online at curtislumber.com. All right. It'll be O'Neill, Brand, and Gontus up front. Polino and Kurt Goslin up top. Goslin was a big part of that end of the period altercation, and he got away with everything. So he will start on the power play. As also heading over to the box is Keegan Iverson. They put Derek Louis-Jean down for the penalty, but you just have to put someone down who's serving it. So they just put Louis-Jean down until the start of the period. And then it was Iverson that skated across, so they'll adjust that on the box score. 20 minutes up on the board. As the discussion's still going on, it looks like we're ready to go. Adirondack in white jerseys going right to left. And then it'll be the Admirals in the blue jerseys going left to right. There's more confusion. Now head coach Pete MacArthur wants a word. And a message will be delivered over to Norfolk. And now they'll need another individual to come over and serve. So everything's sorted out. And the third period is finally underway. So the Thunder with a Curtis Lumber power play for the next 3 minutes and 49 seconds. They have not led tonight. They've come back with a late goal in period 1 and then a late goal in period 2. Both of them first professional goals. Inside the offensive zone, left wing circle. They're digging for the puck. Comes up to Kurt Gosselin. Gosselin waits, shoots, save made. Gantus shaken up on the play a little bit. And he gets up slow, so he'll go to the bench. Might need to get cleaned up a bit. Third period of action is presented by G.A. Bow Fuels. They've been serving the Northern Capital Region for over 80 years. So the face-off in the offensive zone, right circle. It'll be O'Neill, Friedman, Brand, Polino, and Gosselin. Gantus going to head to the locker room for repairs, followed by Jasmine Honey. As he got up slow. So they're going to scrape some blood off in front of the bench. Not a lot, but Gantus, it was a huge jam up along the board, so tough to see anything. But Gantus dropped down to the ice. And we're back underway. 3:20 to go in the power play. 19:18 to go in the third period. Tied at 2. Vandal East threw the puck over to the left side, but it was started to skip as it was partially deflected. And now O'Neill into the offensive zone as he hustles. Back to Polino. Polino right side, Gosselin. His shot, save made. Big save. Now O'Neill. Left wing side, O'Neill to Polino. Polino back to O'Neill. O'Neill left boards. 2:50 to go in the double minor. O'Neill with a saucer, right side to Gosselin. Gosselin, left side, Polino, one-timer. Blocker pad save made by Joe Canada. Now to Gosselin, left circle, down low to Polino. Polino back to Gosselin. Gosselin up to the top of the left dot. Skating to the blue line, goes right side, O'Neill. O'Neill at the bottom of the right wing circle. Here's Polino. He's got a look. He shoots. Save made. Rebound comes to Gosselin. Kurt Gosselin through traffic. Glove save by Joe Canada. Great save by the Admirals netminder with a lot of bodies in front of him. 2:16 to go in the set, or the power play. So another sellout crowd, second in a row to start the season. Standing room only. So 18-16 to go in period 3. Rob Lapolis live, Cool Insuring Arena. Great save at the point by Mikhail Diop to keep the puck inside the zone. Down low to Ryan Smith, approaching 2 minutes left in the double minor. Wrapped around to the near side, and Alex Young is there. Young, left wall. Down low for Ryan Smith. 17:50 to go in period 3. This puck will go all the way down the ice on that fresh ice. There's 17:44 to go in the third. Can the Thunder get one here? They started the third period with a double minor power play. Alex Young fighting his way down the ice, left wing side. Still with it. And now Smith. Here's Ryan Smith with a shot and a save made. Joe Canada, but a good look there by Ryan Smith. 17:26 to go in the third. So the face-off in the offensive zone coming up. $17:26 left, third period, 1:26 to go. The Admirals have looked good on the PK here tonight. Off the draw, it is Brand, Polino, Friedman, Gosselin, and O'Neill out there. And an instant clear by Norfolk. 17-12 to go in the third period. Rob Lapola's Cool & Cheering Arena back at it tomorrow night. These two teams as well, and it should be a fun one after what we've seen here tonight. O'Neill down the right side. Ooh, nice pass out front, but a great stick, as that was Ryan Chizowski breaking up the pass. Friedman weaves his way in. Goes to the right side for Polino. He lost it, and now Goslin has to hustle back. Jeremy Brodeur leaves the puck for Goslin with 16:33 to go in regulation. 32 seconds to go in the power play. Goslin drops to Ryan Smith. Smith left side. Polino ran into the linesman, and then now it's offside with 16:20 to go in period 3. And a tough break there with the linesman right on the blue line. He was hugged up against the boards, though. Nowhere to go. 20 seconds left in the double minor. It was handed out to Spencer Kennedy after the second period. Off the draw. Cleared all the way down the ice. Just 16 to go. And it looks like, unless the Thunder can get one late here, one last chance. Mikhail Diop. Left side, Ryan Smith. Smith is in. Lost it. Gets it back. 2 seconds. 1. And the penalty is over. Here comes a shot, though, by Diop. Just wide. They score! Shaw Boomhauer banks it in. And the Thunder have a 3-2 lead here in the third. Shaw Boomhauer. It'll go down as an even strength goal, but it came right after the penalty expired. And the crowd will love it when they hear his name announced. Shaw Boomhauer with a big goal. It got banked off the back of Joe Canada and into the net. And for Shaw Boomhauer, that is his first goal since January 28th of 2022 in Cincinnati for the Wheeling Nailers. And he gets the go-ahead goal here in the third tonight. This place is rocking. Shaw Boomhauer, an instant fan favorite. And he has dropped the gloves here tonight and given the Thunder the first lead.
65, Shaw Boomhauer. Boomhauer from number 58, Mikhail Diop. And number 10, Ryan Smith. Boomhauer, his first of the season from Diop to Smith. Time of the Thunder goal, 4:04.
Well, there you have it. Boomhauer from Diop and Smith. Now, up the near side for Boomhauer again. He has it in his own left wing circle. Little flick out to Marooney. Marooney gets the puck into the offensive zone. 15-12 to go, third period. A 3-2 lead for the Thunder. This thing far from over. Conroy, nice pass over to Goslin. Goslin ahead to O'Neill. O'Neill breaks up the pass after giving up the puck and then finds Conroy. Conroy to Goslin. Goslin looking, skating slowly. Throws it off the skates of Carson Golder, but he's able to get over there. And then that takes a bounce. And Jeremy Brodeur forced to play it. After all that, Goslin tried to lift it up and out. And it's gloved down by Golder. And the Admirals getting a Interception, and now another turnover. They can't get the puck out. Brodeur trying to cover, and he does, and gets a whistle. Huge whistle. As Jeremy Brodeur hanging on to the puck. We had 14:26 to go in the third period. Face-off will be in the Thunder defensive zone. Right wing circle, it appears. Shots are 24-20 in favor of Adirondack. Face-off, D-zone, right dot. Back underway. 14:22 to go, third period. Big hit down low. Ryan Smith comes in, takes over, slams the puck up the left side. As Alex Young now to Brand. And Brand hit by Brady Florent, gets right back up. Mikhail Diop to Jackson Vandeleast. Intercepted by Florent. And now the Thunder trying to get it out, but it's... Oh, what a hit by Ryan Smith on Derek Louis-Jean. As those are two big guys, and Louis-Jean went for a ride. Jackson Vandeleast into the offensive zone. 13:40 to go, third period. The Thunder trailed 1-0, tied it, trailed 2-1, tied it, and then Shaw Boomhauer here in period 3 has given the Thunder a 1-goal lead. Puck is tipped way up in the air as that goes off Kevin O'Neill. Boomhauer on the forecheck. Runs into Louis-Jean. 2-on-1 though for the Admirals. Trying to get back is O'Neill. Shot missed the net. Kevin O'Neill on the back check. Gets to the puck and is able to clear it into the corner. But the Admirals not done. Sticked away by Brodeur. Norfolk with pressure. After that odd man rush that was broken up by O'Neill. But Boomhauer able to get the puck out of the zone for a moment. Right back in though is Kelly. Skio hit hard. Ooh, his face bounced off the glass. He took a good lick there and not happy about it. He'll skate back to the bench and we'll see if he needs any repairs. And Skio was up against the wall. James Maroney trying to get the puck out. Young gets it out to the front of the net of Brodeur, and now Isley back the other way. Goslin flicks it up, lands at the blue line, went through the skates of Isley, and now Sang-Hoon Sheen couldn't corral the long pass. Goslin takes over. Kurt Goslin, Ryan Conroy, back to Goslin, long outlet to center. Bannister trying to chase down Carson Musser. Isley as well. Sang-Hoon Sheen with a bad pass, and Isley was looking for it, but when he spun around, his skate got that puck. Would have been a good opportunity. Instead, it's Alex Young back to Goslin in his own zone. 11:47 to go in the third period. 3-2 lead for Adirondack. But the Admirals have been pressing, and they get one to tie the game. Well, they just kept coming back into the zone, and the pass out to the front of the net gets tapped in. And this game is tied at 3 with 11:40 to go in the third. It's a great pass right to the top of the crease. No chance for Jeremy Brodeur. That was a tap in. 11 minutes, 40 seconds to go. As we mentioned, this thing far from over. Back-to-back goals. And this time it was Norfolk coming back to tie this game. Now in 3. 11:24 to go in the third period. Up the near side. Right at center. Cross ice pass by Reifenberger. Below the goal line, it's Vandeleast. Shot towards the net, goes off of Mikhail Diop. Diop starts the breakout ahead for Keenan Stewart. And Stewart gets that on net. He'll turn around and go to the bench. Under 11 minutes to go, third period, tied at 3. 25 shots for the Thunder, 22 for the Admirals. Shaw Boomhauer gave Adirondack a lead here in the third, and then Ryan Chizowski has tied it up. Big hit by Skio on Kelly as he was trying to go through Skio, and doesn't work a lot. James Maroney waits behind the net of Brodeur. Goes to Skio on the left side. Skio's pass at center is tipped, and a nice diving play by Young. Skio hustling back. He's got Montgomery on him. Skio and Sean Montgomery. Now Kennedy over to Polino. He takes care of Florent, and Conroy will backhand the puck up. And out to center comes Kevin O'Neill. Under 10 minutes to go in the third, but offside. And we'll take a break. 9:50 to go in the third, tied at 3. Back right after this. You're listening to Thunder Hockey, presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
J. Reed Menswear, located in the heart of downtown Glens Falls, has been the Greater Glens Falls leader in men's clothing and tuxedo rentals for 53 years, and the official menswear provider for the Adirondack Thunder. Men's suits, sport coats, accessories, and shoes, as well as tuxedo rentals. Whether you're looking to buy a suit for a job interview or looking to rent tuxedos for your wedding, J. Reed is dedicated to making you look your best. J. Reed Menswear in downtown Glens Falls, open daily, or call 518-502-1707.
Thunder fans! R&R Tire Express offers flexible payment options, including 120 days same as cash, with no credit check. R&R's free lifetime rotate and balance, flat repair, and nitrogen is the top power play in the business, scoring you the best deal. Check out our showroom next to Wendy's in Queensbury. Show your Thunder ticket and receive a free alignment with purchase of tires or up to a $100 payment match. Go Thunder. RNRTires.com.
Now back to more Adirondack Thunder Hockey, presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Back inside Cool Insuring Arena, Rob Lapolis with you. DJ back in the studio. Face off in front of the Admirals bench with 9:50 remaining in regulation. Ryan Conroy back in his own end. Conroy tied up a bit, almost lost an edge. Conroy changes direction, goes back behind the net. He's got a lot of speed, and he'll lift the puck up. It rolls into the offensive zone where Wheeler gives a look. Nice pass to Brady Florent. Leaves it back for Ryan Chizowski, who just scored the tying goal, 8:20 into the third. Now McDougall. McDougall tipped right in front by Brandon Osmondson. That almost went in. Osmondson gets it back. Near side. Now to the point. Chizowski is in. Shoots. Glove save by Jeremy Brodeur with 9:01 to go in the third. Face off in the defensive zone. Left wing circle. The Thunder out shooting the Admirals just by 2. It's been an even game here. Vandal East and Sang-Hoon Sheen jousting a bit. So they take the face off. It'll be Kevin O'Neill. And right off the draw, Sang-Hoon Sheen looks like he slashed and broke the stick of Vandal East right off the face-off. 8:48 to go, and then Vandal East lost his helmet. He doesn't have a stick. That man needs to get to the bench, and he does. 8:38 to go, third period. The stick exploded instantly. Now here, look, what a save by Jeremy Brodeur. Oh, that was the best save of the game so far, and it came on Derek Louis-Jean. 8:19 to go, third period, taken down to the ice. Here's a look, though, out front. What a save by Joe Canada. And a penalty coming up on Norfolk with 8:13 to go in the third. What a crazy play. As going down was Polino, but then he swung the puck out front. Diot with a great look. Louis-Jean broke it up, but it went right to Gantus, and then a fantastic save by Joe Canada. This game has had a little bit of everything. As skating to the box, Derek Louis-Jean. So the Thunder back to the power play. Can they get one? So the face-off in the offensive zone, right wing circle. And we have a timeout called. That is on Norfolk. So timeout called. Eight minutes and 13 seconds to go here in period 3. And a timeout been used as the Thunder will go to the Curtis Lumber power play. We'll see what they draw up. Big moment here. Can the Thunder capitalize on a power play and regain a lead? It'll be inside the offensive zone, right wing circle. Again, the last time Shaw Boomhauer scored, January 28th, 2022. It's one back to Gosselin. Gosselin, his pass was deflected, and the Thunder have to come out to center and regroup. 8:03 to go in the third period. It is a 3-3 tie as the Thunder will slowly work into the offensive zone. Gosselin caught an edge, goes down to the ice, and now it's cleared to center for Timofeyev. Timofeyev, backhander, save Brodeur. Gosselin looked like he caught an edge, got twisted around a bit as Polino onside. Polino right side, backhands up for Marooney. 1:17 to go in the power play. Marooney into the corner. Now it's Chase Brand down low. And cleared out of the zone. Polino. That puck is up on the boards where the glass meets. And now Gantus breaks free. Thought things were getting physical. Gantus right circle, shooting off the outside of the net. It's O'Neill. Kevin O'Neill on the left side. Just inside the blue line now. O'Neill right side for Polino. Polino along the boards. Goes up to Marooney. Fakes. Goes back to Polino, but Marooney didn't get all of the pass. And the Admirals clear. 34 to go in the power play. Marooney brings the puck all the way back down. And they'll start it again on the breakout. Left side, Wheeler. Centered for Smith. Ryan Smith, offensive zone. He's running too hard. Barely moved. Now Wheeler on the left wall. 16 seconds to go in the power play. It goes down low below the goal line. Wheeler hit. Alex Young takes the puck. 5 to go in the power play. Vandalese now behind the net. Jackson Vandalese towards the front. He lost an edge. Alex Young. Now the Thunder got to get back because fresh out of the penalty box come the Admirals. A shot, saved. Brodeur goes up in the air. Connor Fedoruk with a great look out of the box. Now a chance in the slot. What a save, Brodeur. This time on Graham Sword. Here come the Admirals again. Boy, we have seen the Admirals left alone in front of the net here a few times tonight, and Wheeler to the rescue as Adirondack will break out. Wheeler to the offensive zone. 4 fresh skates out on the ice. It's Isley, Friedman, Diot, and Conroy, and now Wheeler will change to finish it out as Shaw Boomhauer comes on. Mikhail Diot flying out through the neutral zone, lost the puck in over the line, delayed offside. They come back out. The linesman puts his hand down. Play rolls on. 5:16 left, third period. Tie game at 3. Right back. And over to the far side, it's Jace Isley. Isley wrapped around as Conroy. If that puck got through, Conroy might have had a great look. It went off Friedman. Now Friedman to the bench. Isley stepped up on. Shot on net is blocked. And back the other way come the Admirals over the center ice line. It'll be taken by Ryan Smith. Smith to Diot. Diot to Isley. Isley dodged the check. And the Thunder try to get that puck in deep. They can't. 4:30 to go in period 3. Tie game at 3. Shots are now 27-26 Norfolk. Jackson Vandalist and Darian Skio back to pick up the puck. Skio right side. That thing hopping all over. They get it to center. Long blast by Fedoruk. Patted away. And Skio runs into Osmondson. Lets up at the last second. And Skio now to the right side. Shot from the point. Ooh, late save by Brodeur. That was low, and he didn't touch anything, and he saw it late, and able to kick out that right leg anyway. Brandon Osmondson fires in. Brodeur helps stop the puck. He leaves it for Vandalist. 3:43 to go, third period. Here from Cool Insuring Arena. Hot up here tonight. Nice day out. It's been a nice week out. Doesn't feel like hockey. Gontus, right boards, works to the front of the net, goes in behind the goal line, centers out front. Oh, a stick lift. That was on James Maroney. He was right there, and his stick was lifted at the last second, and he couldn't get the shot away. Ryan Smith U-turns in the defensive zone, and he's already into the offensive zone. Ryan Smith after it down low. Now on the near side. It's Young. Norfolk, 3 minutes to go, third period, tied at 3. Rob Lapolis with you. Thanks so much for tuning in. No matter where you are tuning in from, 2 minutes and 50 seconds now remaining in regulation. Intercepted by Mikhail Diot at center ice, wraps the puck around, goes to the far side. 2:33 to go in period 3. These two teams will do it again tomorrow night for Military Appreciation Night. So get your tickets for that. It'll be a fun one as well. With Thunder, get the puck into the offensive zone with 2:13 left in the third period. Wheeler, near side. Ryan Wheeler trying to get that out. Now, right side, a shot off a body in front. It goes in behind the net. And now, kept in by Vandalist. Vandalist missed the net. Mikhail Diot from the right point. Diot keeps it right on the line. And a great play. The defenseman stepping up. Back to Vandalist. Over to the right side. Save made, and it's covered. And a whistle with 1:41 to go in period 3. Face-off will be in the offensive zone. It'll be inside the right wing circle. 1 minute and 41 seconds to go in the third period, and if they can't figure it out, then we'll be headed to overtime. But still a lot of hockey to go. Approaching 90 seconds left. in regulation. That'll go up and out, and it went off the glass, so no delay of game. Richard Higgins tuning in from Ithaca, New York tonight. Brian in Elkhart, Indiana. Alyssa up in Ticonderoga, listening on the radio. Mandy watching from home in Glens Falls. We will be there tomorrow night, says Mandy. We appreciate that. It's going to be a great night tomorrow as well. Get back to some shout-outs in a bit if we can. 1:22 to go in the third period. Again, tied at 3. Admirals back into the offensive zone. Here's Jace Isley one-on-one. We'll see what he does. Isley, right circle. Brings the puck in behind the net. One hand on his stick. Try to get that out to the front. He was tied up, though, by the captain, Carson Musser. Back the other way. That is a Queensberry Hotel icing with 63 seconds to go in the third. Back to some more shout-outs. Natalie, home tonight. Watching the game on Flow. Back tomorrow in Section K. Ashley is in Section K tonight tuning in. Beth in Section N. We have Sharon in New Hartford, New York. Up by the Utica area. 63 seconds to go in the third period. Now just 1 minute left. Back into the defensive zone, Skio. Darian Skio off the left boards. 45 seconds left in the third period. Down the left side, snapshot, missed the net. Up to Polino. He gets by him and out of the zone. 33 seconds to go in the third. Up for Polino, but Gontus now. Andre Gontus back out there after he was clipped and drew some blood. 18 seconds left in the third. Mikhail Diot in behind the net of Jeremy Brodeur. Up for Kevin O'Neill. 10 seconds left in the third. O'Neill. One last look. O'Neill. Down low. Lifts his stick. 5 seconds left. Vandalese. 2 seconds. Great shot block. And that sends the puck up and out of play. Brady Florent diving with 1 second to go in the third period. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have overtime. Back right after this. You're listening to Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
When it comes to your new kitchen, don't compromise. Trust Curtis Lumber's award-winning designers to transform your kitchen with quality cabinets from Marillac. Marillac cabinetry is as durable as it is beautiful, with premium cabinets to fit every style and budget. Your designer will help you maximize storage and customize your kitchen to make cooking and entertaining a pleasure. Savor more of life's moments with the ones you love in a new Marillac kitchen from Curtis Lumber.
You're listening to Hits 95.9, your home for Adirondack Thunder Hockey. Join me, Seth the Shuttle Cooper, every weekday at 2 for the on-demand diner starting at noon and the afternoon drive here on your music station, Hits 95.9.
Now back to more Adirondack Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
We are back inside Cool Insuring Arena. Shout out Nicole Humphreys, Charles and Nicole on the road in Maryland, heading to North Carolina. Drive safe. So here we go. 3-on-3, 7 minutes up on the board. Overtime. Underway, presented by the Bullpen Tavern. Under 7 minutes now, 6:50 to go in OT. It's Conroy with Alex Young and Ryan Smith. Smith will dump the puck in over to the far side. Stepped up on by Alex Young. Smith. Good bounce in the boards, and Smith sends it all the way down. Brodeur is going to come out and help out on the breakout. Conroy behind the net. Wheeler and Friedman are now on. Conroy still with it. Right side to Friedman. Friedman breaks free. He's got a little space. Great pass over to Wheeler. Ryan Wheeler along the left wall. His stick held up, pinched between the legs by Justin Young. Nifty play. Technically not holding the stick, I guess, as he pinched his shin guards together. Here's Wheeler. Right side, Friedman. Friedman looking back for Ryan Wheeler with 5:50 to go in overtime. 29 shots for the Admirals, 27 for the Thunder. And into the offensive zone, it's Justin Young. Young up to Derek Louis-Jean. Now back in behind the net, 5 minutes and 33 seconds to go in overtime. Big collision, and now that could generate an odd man rush. Adirondack trying to get back. Polino in behind the net. Patrick Polino, he's got O'Neal wide open on the far side. Could not see him because Sang-Hoon Sheen was all over Polino. 5:10 to go. 3-3 the score. O'Neal, one-on-one. He's in. O'Neal, wraparound, denied. Oh, did Derek Louis-Jean get that or not? It stays out anyway. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal misses high after he took a massive whack from Louis-Jean, who's out of gas. He'll go to the bench along with O'Neal. Derek Louis-Jean did all he could to keep O'Neal to the outside. Now Polino flicks the puck up. Fanned on it as that was hopping all over the place. Goes over to Jackson Vandeleast. Vandeleast just inside the blue line. And he will back up into his own zone. Give me a chance to catch my breath here. Here's Ryan Smith. Smith puts the brakes on. Top of the right wing circle. Ryan Smith walks in, shoots, blocked, and it trickles on net and covered by Joe Canada. With 4:17 left in overtime. O'Neal the wraparound. He had the goaltender beat, but who gets this? Wow, what a play. Derek Louis-Jean diving on the side of the crease with Joe Canada trying to kick back off that left post. So the face-off now inside the offensive zone, right wing circle. Here we go. It's gone to Smith and Conroy. With 4:09 to go in in overtime. Left side. Let's go Thunder chant here. Second home game of the season for Adirondack. Just the 5th game of the year for the Thunder so far. Inside the blue line. Little crisscross. With it now is left side onto the stick of Cameron Nault. Nault to Montgomery. Montgomery with a shot that missed. Oh, and now Ryan Smith collides with Conroy. And that looked worse than it was as they seem to be okay. Puck up in the air. Save made Brodeur. Smith gets it back. Ryan Smith out to center ice. Smith will leave the puck, and he will go to the bench with Gontus for a line change. Alex Young at center. Young, offensive zone, slips by McDougall to the front of the net for Wheeler. Now to Diot. Mikhail Diot over to Ryan Wheeler. Wheeler inside the blue line, walking to the front of the net. It was knocked away at the last second, and now Wheeler's got to hustle back. 2-on-2. Wheeler will take the guy that just came on the ice fresh, and that was number 7, Nathan Kelly. 2:45 to go in overtime. 3-3 the score. 29 shots to 28. Norfolk with that advantage. Next goal wins. Intercepted in front of the net by Wheeler. Wheeler hounded, and it's taken back by Diot. He's got speed. Can he get to it first? He might. Can he center it? He still has the puck. Mikhail Diot inside the blue line. And just running out of room. He'll back up out to center. Cross ice to Alex Young. Young, Isley going to the net. Alex Young to Isley, just wide. Oh, Chase Isley, what a pass from Alex Young. Isley still with it. He's got Young by himself in front of the net. He didn't see him until the last second. Alex Young On the left wall, back up, Wheeler, Vandalese, Isley, deflected, still free, scores! Chase Isley, OT winner, 4-3 Thunder. He didn't give up. Chase Isley stayed with it after a great pass from Alex Young. Isley missed the net, then came back for more, and that puck just barely trickled over the line for the overtime win, and now they're going to take a look at it. From what I saw, that went in for sure. Well, they're going to take a look at it. Hold the phone. I mean, that was just crazy. It was a great pass from Alex Young to Chase Isley, and he couldn't get the backhand. He had Canada beat, but they kept with it. Another play to the front of the net, and Isley was digging away, and we'll see what happens. So we'll keep it here as they continue to look at the replay down below us. 1:51 left to go. If it doesn't count, they'll drop the puck with 1:51 left in overtime as they continue to look. This crowd has been into it all night. A lengthy delay. It's a good goal, and this thing's over. We will take a break. Uno Pizzeria postgame show coming up right after this. The Thunder winning in overtime in front of a sellout crowd. Postgame show next. You're listening to Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Chris Ursick here at Niemer Ford in Queensbury, and we want to buy your vehicle. It's not very often that you hear a car dealership advertising to buy your vehicle versus advertising to try to sell you one. The vehicle market has completely changed, and this may be the opportunity you've been waiting for. Niemer Ford is offering up to 125% of used vehicle values and up to 135% of used truck values. Newer vehicles with low miles, older vehicles with higher miles, or even if you're in a lease with payments remaining, we can get you out now, even if you've been told you owe way too much. Sell us your vehicle and receive a $500 gift card to spend however you want. We are looking for all makes and models, so hurry in to Niemer Ford for a quick, on-the-spot 10-minute appraisal at 323 Quaker Road in Queensbury or online at NiemerFord.com or call 518-932-0162 to schedule an appointment. Again, that's Niemer Ford. We're taking pride in what you drive.
Make Fenimore's Pub your hometown hockey headquarters. Just a few blocks from the arena in the heart of downtown Glens Falls, Fenimore's is open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Enjoy a pregame meal or stop in after the game for a drink. And when the Thunder are on the road, Fenimore's Pub airs every away game so you can cheer on the team without missing a goal. Come see why Fenimore's is everyone's favorite neighborhood pub.
The 10th anniversary of Adirondack Thunder Hockey means only one thing: new Thunder merchandise. Stop by Gunner's Gear Team Store on the concourse at every home game for new jerseys, zip-ups, sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats, 10th anniversary gear, and so much more. Check out Thunder cups, koozies, and mini sticks. Out of town? Head online to ECHLthunder.com and click shop at the top of the page, and they will ship it to you. Head online now to ECHLthunder.com/shop.
Welcome to the Uno Pizzeria postgame show, brought to you by Old School Pest Control. Old School Pest Control will help you live pest-free, guaranteed. Visit them online at oldschoolpest.com. Stone Saver Plus, your premier destination for exquisite granite, quartz, and marble countertops in South Glens Falls. Visit them today at stonesaverplus.com. Everything Underfoot, the community choice for indoor and outdoor remodeling projects. Stop into their showroom at 188 Main Street in Hudson Falls. A recap with complete highlights, out-of-town scores, updated standings, the 3 stars of the game, a look ahead at the upcoming matchup, and more. Back to wrap things up, here's Rob Lapolis.
Back inside Coolin Shearing Arena, the party has just begun as Chuck-a-Puck taking place, and what a finish here tonight. It is time for the Uno Pizzeria post-game show. Uno Pizzeria trivia every Wednesday and happy hour specials on Sundays. Let's get right to the Sport Clips highlights of this one back in period 1. Might have been the save of the game. In fact, we are going to give the save of the game to James Maroney. Just thought of it as I saw the clip here. And the save of the game is presented by Adirondack Trust Company. The Admirals and Thunder. Rob Lapolis with you. Thank you so much, everyone tuning in. We're the ECHL free game of the week on FloHockey. Shot to the front of the net. 2 saves Brodeur. Keeping it out is Maroney. I think he batted that out of midair. What a sequence. But from up top, it looked like James Maroney might have batted that puck somehow out of... For once, my eyes did not deceive me. It was indeed James Maroney. And we are giving him the save of the game tonight, presented by Adirondack Trust Company. They go above and beyond to create solutions for people, businesses, and our community. There's the save of the game. Let's continue with the Sport Clips highlights. Derek Louis-Jean opened the scoring for the Admirals. From the point, Fedoruk scores. Fedoruk over to Derek Louis-Jean. He floats one towards the net. It got tipped. The Admirals have a 1-0 lead with 5:29 left to go in the first. So that gave the Admirals a 1-0 lead, and then Mikhail Diat tied the game at 1 with his first pro goal. 11.2 to go. Diat from the point, he scores! Diat, with his first pro goal, has tied the game at 1. So that tied the game at 1 apiece, and that goal came with 8 seconds to go in period number 1. So Mikhail Diat, congratulations to him. He would pick up an assist later on. We go to the second. Connor Fedoruk put Norfolk back out on top. That puck was coming out to him as Brand looking for his first. Back the other way, a shot and a save by Brodeur. He covers it in his glove. Where's the puck? It somehow goes in. Tough break for the Thunder as the Admirals take a 2-1 lead with 11:17 to go in the second. It seemed like they had possession in the crease, but It must have been loose and found a way over the goal line. So that gave the Admirals a lead again, and then Zach Bannister, what a shot. His first pro goal tied the game at 2. Got to get to the bench, and meanwhile the other way it's Kevin O'Neill. O'Neill with a stick lift, holding the puck, toe drag, leaves it in front. Here's Bannister, he scores! Zach Bannister with his first pro goal ties the game at 2. So that tied the game at 2. Huge dust-up after the second period. The clip for that is 2 minutes and 43 seconds long. We're not going to put you through it because we're going to go to the third. And Shaw Boomhauer with his first goal since 2022. Got the crowd going in period 3. Gets it back, 2 seconds, 1, and the penalty is over. Here comes a shot, though, by Diot. Just wide, they score! Shaw Boomhauer banks it in, and the Thunder have a 3-2 lead here in the third. So that gave the Thunder a 3-2 lead, but it did not last. Back to Gosselin in his own zone. 11:47 to go in the third period. 3-2 lead for Adirondack. But the Admirals have been pressing, and they get one to tie the game. Well, they just kept coming back into the zone, and the pass out to the front of the net gets tapped in. And this game is tied at 3 with 11:40 to go in the third. So the Thunder tied at 3. We go to overtime. It was back and forth in OT. But the hero tonight, Jace Isley, by himself in front of the net. He didn't see him until the last second. Alex Young on the left wall. Back up, Wheeler. Vandalise, Isley, deflected, still free, scores! Jace Isley, OT winner! 4-3 Thunder! Well, that was a wild one. They had to review it, and they counted. And the Thunder come away with a 4-3 win and 2 points here. They have not lost in regulation yet. And all 3 regulation losses for the all 3 losses, I should say, against the Thunder for the Admirals. 2 of them in regulation a few weekends back, and then here tonight, obviously. They do get the point, but unable to pick up that second point in the loss. Highlights presented by Sport Clips, offering 10% off haircuts to all veterans. We are going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have your final stat recap and 3 stars of the game. Don't go anywhere. Postgame show continues after this. You're listening to Thunder Hockey, presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Welcome back, class. This is John Herbley with Old School Pest Control, and I'm here with my star pupil, Rissy. Rissy, did you know that insects do not hibernate over the winter? They enter a state called diapause, also referred to as overwintering. As the seasons change, the weather gets cooler. Many insects, such as spiders, stink bugs,